Fat boys in the booth got sense on the shelf. Breaking down bottles, no cap, no stealth. Doing the lineup, mirror image too. Latifah in the mix, making waves, who knew? Spray game strong, yeah, the wrist don't miss. He sniffs out the truth, cuts through the abyss. No shield, no hype, just a man on his nose. Reveal so real, every note in split. Like eagles fly, that's the battle cry. Fat boy fragrance, keep the vibe sky high. Smell good, feel good, it's all understood. Fat boy got the juice, yeah, he's out here for the hood. Opening mid, dry down, he breaks it apart. Notes like a melody, a fragrant work of art. No clones left unchecked, he sniffs them all out. Patchouli to Oud, he knows what it's about. Louder for smoking, do his flexing wild. Fat boy's the king, every scent gets profiled. From fresh to gourmand, he's got the plan. Dropping knowledge on the tube, like a fragrance Shazam. Fat boy's got swagger, the spritz and a shout. If you ain't smelling good, what's life about? Fly eagles fly, yeah, the passion's alive. In the fragrance game, Fat boy's the guide.
Well, I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Damn. Let's do a mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I feel like everything's being slow today. Mic check, mic check. There we go. I feel like it's choppy. I don't know why it's choppy. Feels good. Feels good to be here today. We'll bring Matt Lusk on here in a minute. Just I gotta get warmed up. Warmed up a little bit. Happy, what it is today. When you're off work, you forget what day it is. Make sure the lights are looking right. Yeah, we look good. We look good. We look good. I got some new lights coming, so I'm going to redo the whole room this week. Should be here Wednesday. Scent of the night is what I wore today to the doctor's office. And I like it. It's a little peppermint, a little spicy. Sunset in Dubai by Afna and Anfar. Fuck, I don't know. Something like that. Smells pretty good. That's the way the sunsets in Dubai smell like. Shit, sign me up. Sign me up. I thought I'd get dressed up for the inaugural night. Put on my court clothes. I'm going to court. That's the only time you ever got dressed up in the hood, is when you were going to court. So I finished the Diddy documentary. And I guess I was outraged already. I wasn't the hugest Bad Boy fan, except for Biggie and Craig Mack, because Craig Mack was amazing. Put the flavor in your ear. You know, that shit was, you put that shit on, it's like, boom, boom. That just, great song. And the remix was even better. But I guess the biggest travesty for me is, who the fuck wants Puff Daddy in this world? Except for Puff Daddy. Nobody, everybody would trade that fool's life in a heartbeat to have Biggie and Tupac here. I know I would. I mean, they wouldn't be rapping anymore, but, you know, I mean, because no matter how good a rapper you are, time's going to catch up to you. But damn, wouldn't it be great to see another album, maybe called The Resurrection or something from Biggie, and let them work it out, and then see Biggie and Tupac come together and do a double album? Oh my God, that shit would have sold more records than Biggie, than Puff Daddy could have dreamed of. But I look at it all and I say it's all his fault. All of it. Allegedly, of course. It's all his fault. Even the Suge Knight thing is his fault. I don't think Dre leaves. Well, maybe he does anyways. I like Dre's music, but I'm not a fan of Dre as far as a human being goes. You can't lay hands on a woman, period. That's my rule. I'll never forget one time my friend was fighting with his girlfriend and my dad was on the porch and he was like, don't hit her. Don't hit her. You go through jail. Don't hit her. Remember that. I don't know why I thought of that, but I did. But I got through watching it today. I was packing this fucking massive order. And I was like, you know, I feel for the women. It's disgusting. It is terrible. It is salacious. But on all of it, he took away two people that were the most instrumental people in my style, in the way I carried myself, and everything. I mean, that was it. They'll never be. I mean, you can have all these fucking rappers today with little baby, little this, little that, Chunchi what, Chunchi K. I don't know their fucking names, but they'll never reach the stardom of those two people. Back when it was a lot harder to do. Fucking, you could stream anything now. Back in the day, you had to earn people's ears, and it was a big disappointment. I just feel robbed, and now I can put the blame on him fully for his fucking pride and ego. Ugh. Just let me see that motherfucker on the street. Okay, I'll tell you right now, ain't gonna be none of this starstruck shit either. None of it is gonna be starstruck. We're gonna find out how hood he really is. Just gonna get to see the other side of Juan, not Teddy Bear Juan, the other Juan we've talked about before. Ugh, this makes me so mad. But it is FBF Stream Week. We have a stream tomorrow night with RXL special guests. Then we have a huge auction on Friday. And then Saturday, we have a duo haul where we will drop, we will have the big topic about the pussification of Dua. So that's my topic. I'm not going to put that in the thumbnail, but I'll come up with a better one. We're going to dig into that, and we're going to have a community forum. We'll bring people on to talk about it. And then on Sunday, we will have the Yeah Yeah Awards nominees show special, where you guys will help me pick the nominees for each category. And then on Monday, if I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Monday because I had to adjust my vacation time. But if we do have one on Monday, it's open yet. I haven't landed on a special guest yet. But welcome into FBF Stream Week. This is the third year we've done this, and I enjoy doing it because, man, I'm not a streamer. I wouldn't call myself a content creator. I would just call myself a fragrance guy who likes to talk, basically, who's very handsome. So, you know, it happens. You look, take a good look, Chico, because you ain't gonna see another bad guy look this good again. I promise you. And I love this fucking jacket, man. I love this jacket. Shout out to King Size Magazine. I should tell people I bought it on Saks Fifth Avenue, but I didn't. I bought it at the FUBU store, okay? How's that for sound? It's a FUBU outfit. I wish I had me a FUBU outfit. God, they fit so good. FUBU just got me when it came to my clothing, man. FUBU just got me. I remember the wildest FUBU shit I ever bought was the safari vest that had shotgun shell. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, so you weren't a safari guy who owned the store. You know how to get my money, boy. Damn me. Oh, you need a Kango to go with that. I'm like, fuck. Give me one of them fake Kangos. Shit. I'll take it. I had a friend who would buy shit and take it back on Monday after he wore it to the club. I'm like, damn, I ain't taking this shit back. You know how much I sweat in this thing? It's done. I own it. It's my property. Good to see you guys here. Like I said, I got the haul in today, a couple of days ago, but I haven't had any. I just haven't opened it yet. I was going to wait until tonight. It's always heavy from Matt Lusk. Feels like it's a bomb, like a not a bomb. Like, sorry, Matt, that was bad advertising. Feels like a 2 pound, maybe a good key in here, man. It's pretty heavy. Chichi get the yayo, and it's from Italy, for Chile. Shout outs to Christmas Story, one of the best Christmas movies. Let me know in the chat what is your favorite Christmas movie. I just got through watching Krampus. I think I'm halfway through Krampus. I love Krampus. I love the movie. It's such a great movie. It's just a little sneaky little good horror movie. The Terrifier is a good horror movie for Christmas. Let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. And also let me know what is your favorite horror Christmas movie. And I know people are going to debate about Die Hard. I really don't give a fuck if Die Hard's a damn Christmas movie or not. I don't really care. To me, it doesn't matter. But I would say, I think my favorite Christmas movie of all time, probably A Christmas Story, man. I mean, I remember back in the day, you only could watch it on one day, and that was Christmas, and it was on all day. But now you can watch it anytime you want to. And then, of course, Christmas Vacation's amazing. Still love that movie. I saw that in the theater. That's how old I am. Showing my age, by God. Good to see Ombre here. What's up, Ombre Lobo himself, baby? So, yeah. So, The whole FBF Stream Week is something I came up with about 3 years ago during a COVID shutdown. I streamed for 23 straight nights. I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry. I just don't have the energy. I'm going through some minor arthritis in my back right now that's causing a nerve to get pinched. The swelling is finally dissipated enough where I could actually sit in this chair. I was very worried that Stream Week wasn't going to happen. It's kept me from doing content because I can't stand for prolonged times. But I started taking this medication. It's gotten rid of the inflammation. So it's part of getting old, man. Shit, it is what it is. I have been good to my back. And it's just part of getting old. I have to live with it. Good to see Ombre here. Good to see Stan, the man who provided us with that intro music. Stan's like the my Dr. Dre. Stan's like my P. Diddy without the grooming. Man, fucking P. Diddy. Jesus Christ. And shame on those jurors, man. I will never be starstruck enough to ever support anybody like that. That's why I'll never be on the jury. Like, put this son bitch in the jury. I'm gonna go back to the 60s, motherfucker, put me in the jury with that son bitch there. I'm just saying. Some people don't need to be free. Some people don't need to be alive. He's one of the people that don't need to be. Give me Tupac and Biggie any day. Those two would have done to hip hop. We never would have had Jay-Z rise because he would have never been able to get past Biggie. Never. You never would have saw that. You know, a lot of people benefited from that, them two men being gone. They'll never say it, but they know they did. About the only one who could have really used it, maybe Eminem. Could you have seen like a 3-way song with Eminem, Biggie, and Tupac? Oh my God. And old Eminem, not just crybaby Eminem. Weird beard Eminem, but you know. Good to see Ray here. What's up, Ray? Thank you. Great to have you here, Ray. Great to have Scott the Wrench Martin here. I got my regulators here today. Good to have you guys here. Good to see all you guys rocking at Paris. Is that Paris Corner? Or is that? Yeah, it is Paris. No, it's not Paris Corner. It's a good rendition of that fragrance. I own the real deal. That's a good one. There's Mr. Matt Lusk, who'll be joining me. Matt's a great host and a great guest. We will go over about 2 hours, I would say. That'd be the length. I have a doctor's appointment early in the morning to the chiropractor. So I want to get that done. I packed most of the orders. So I'm good to go on that. But Matt will join me here shortly once I get the pleasantries out of the way. He'll help me go through this. And tonight, me and Matt Lusk are going to talk about the best hybrids of the year. We'll probably kind of give you a sneak peek a little bit into maybe some hybrid nominees. Dare I say, one might even have my name in it. So just saying. When it's good, right, Matt? Good to see Shadow to the. Got it. Good to see Hovan here. What's up, baby? Let's get it. There's Stan, my DJ, my producer, my record maker, my music man. Play me a song, Mr. Music Man. And it was so funny when you flip through YouTube Shorts, you always find the next movie you're going to watch. So I got bored the other day. And, you know, I started doing the AI swap thing again. So I said, man, what kind of AI swap? I wanted to do some new different AI swaps. So I done these. I thought these were pretty good. Let's see if they're loaded on my photos already. Okay, here they are. Okay, so I was like, you know, can I be the? I was like, man. So I've been seeing a lot of clips for Bohemian Rhapsody, which I'm going to watch the movie. I can't believe I haven't watched it because I love Queen. Queen's one of the best bands of all time. Way better than the Beatles, I'll tell you that much. But I've never seen the movie, so I kind of been wanting to watch it. So I said, you know what? Let's see what the AI swap face generator does for me on the album of Queen. So I did it. So here we go. There we go. So let's see what he picked out, okay? All right, here we go. All right, so there's Queen, right? And there's their new member of Queen. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. There he is. Look, there I am right there. Look. I look good as Queen, don't I? I see a little silhouette of a man. So then we had another one. You had Stankonia. You know, I was the original member of Outkast. Yeah, man, I look good. That's back when I was in shape, son. In straight shape. So, woo, I was in shape. Don't pull the thing out unless you plan to bang. Oh man. All right, what's next? Let me just hide this for a second. And I'll see. I'll try to set up the surprise. Okay. So many of you knew that I was a rapper back in the 80s. So you have LL Cool J right here, okay? So I think this one, you know, when you look at these, you're like, maybe they don't match up, but damn, the AI does a good job of matching it up because I look comfortable in my damn outfit, dude. I mean, does this motherfucker look comfortable in that outfit or what? I mean, look at this guy. I wonder if I can zoom in. It won't let me zoom in, damn it. But look at that guy right there. Look at damn. Woo, that's a good one. So yeah, I like that one. But I think my favorite one is this one right here. Okay. I mean, the Ghetto Boys are like my favorite rap group of all time. And it's not even close. This year, Halloween fell on the weekend. This album cover was made hours after Bushwick Bill tried, you know, doing the old get rid of himself. And he wrote a song about it called Ever's Song, by the way. And the last little line says, I'm glad that I'm alive, G, but it's effed up that I had to lose an eye to see shit clearly. That line always stuck with me in hip hop. But this is the cover of the album. Right there, can't be stopped. They shot it right there. So the AI generator said, let's just make Juan Bushwick Bill. So, and I love how the AI generator gives me a lighter skin tone too. So I'm not doing the racial thing, you know. So it's like, dude, fucking can't be stopped. One more on here, I think. There's one more on here. Okay, yeah, this is my favorite one though, because this looks just like if I was a rapper back in the 90s. Here we go. This is Youngbloods. I know you're waiting for daddy. It won't be long, shorty. Be patient because I'm coming to you. Remember that song? Here they are right here. Look at them. Oh, there's Youngbloods, right? You know they had another member. Look at that son of a bitch. Man, he pulled some tail back in the day. You know he did. You know he did. Damn. Woo. Anyways. That's always fun to do. What's happening, Andy? Good to see you here. Good to see Jahoni. What's up, Andy and Jahoni? Great to have you here. Good to see Brian Z. How you doing, brother? Absolutely, Stan. Thank you so much. Stan is so involved in the channel, and I appreciate it, Stan. You know, I might have to give out an award this year for the Regulator of the Year. And we might give that award out this year. I think I will. I think I will give out the Regulator of the Year award. I think that's one that we need to do. If you know, you know, baby. Good to see the general here. Yeah, I got that one in here too, brother. He sent that one and changed it out for another. So I do have that one. These are all available for sampling at fatboyfragrance.com. Use promo code SAVE5 right now. I'm going to let you guys on a little secret. Going up tomorrow at 10 a.m. is the new promotion to run through Fatboy FPF Stream Week. It'll go up at midnight, excuse me. I haven't come up with it yet, but I'll have one by the end of the damn night. I'll come up with something. Oh, listen, I know that feeling. Good to see the other regulator here. Spence, what's up? Not so famous YouTuber. Make sure the best producer in the game right here, man. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. That's why I don't fuck with this, man. I leave it alone. I only use it for streaming and editing some stuff in the store, but that's it. Maybe that's about it. I barely ever turn this thing on. For how much I paid for this PC, I barely turn it on. Good to see everybody here rocking that JP Ultra Mall layered with 1 minute. Look at you. Oh, with them layers, boy. Them good layers. Good to see a Big Swipe here. What's up, baby? Good to have you here. I like that Big Swipe. That's a good one. That's a good name. It's a good name. It's a good name. Oh, my kids used to watch the shit out of Dora. Yep. I remember those days. Yep. I remember those days. So I will be going with my son back to the motherland not Puerto Rico, but Pennsylvania for a school trip. And my wife tells me, now listen, when I pack, I pack. I mean, if I'm going on a 3-day trip, I need a suitcase, another suitcase, and a damn and a carry-on, and then a backpack. So I bring 4 pairs of shoes, like 8 pairs of pants, 16 pairs of underwear, because as a big guy, you can never have enough underwear. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. She tells me, oh, by the way, you can only bring a backpack. I'm like, what? For 3 days? How the fuck am I going to put fucking clothes for 3 days in a backpack? How many hats can I fit in there? Shit. We're going to change that rule. I'm going to get my son the biggest backpack I can get him. I'm going to load this shit down. Hell, I got to bring, that takes a whole bag by itself. Are we riding first class? No. I haven't sat economy in a while. Well, I did sit economy on the way home, and it was miserable. We missed our flight. Man, big guys just don't do good in economy seats, man. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to lose some weight before that damn thing. So I decided that I will start my journey with you guys, and I'm going to document the whole journey. I have more details about it. It's not about fragrances. It's about something else. And I'm going to document it all and share it with you guys daily on this thing I'm going to try to accomplish. And we're going to do it together. You're going to see the change. We're going to work on it together. So more details on that to come later on. Maybe at the end of the week, I'll tell you. French Avenue Aromatics, man. I like that fragrance, man. It's simple but great. Simple but great. Ugh, fucking P. Diddy, man. Fucking P. Diddy. Maybe not. Maybe not. I still would have took my chances over that piece of shit any day. And I feel guilty about buying into all of it, because you got to think, back in those days, we didn't know. We didn't have Twitter or X. We only went by what MTV News told us. You know, that's all we knew. So when Hit 'Em Up drop, you had to choose a side. That one Hit 'Em Up drop, you had to choose a side. And being in the South, the Southern people felt closer to the West Coast, because we always felt that the East Coast hip hop always looked down on Southern hip hop. They were always snobs about it. And they were that night at that Source Awards when they booed Outkast. And Outkast told them the South got something to say. And for the next 15 years, the best hip hop came out of the South. But most Southerners that were hip hop enthusiasts chose the West Coast. Hit 'Em Up just felt closer, you know. But don't get me wrong, they still love Biggie, but they didn't care at all for Bad Boy at all. No love in the South for Bad Boy. I'm telling you, it was maybe Atlanta, because Atlanta's an international city, but the rest, Birmingham, Mobile, Baton Rouge, that was a West Coast backing area, no doubt. Memphis, count on it. What's up, Azrael? Good to see you, brother. Great to have you here. I did get a fragrance in from a viewer, and we're going to smell that for the first time. I've never smelled this from Zara. It's called Zara Tobacco, the Zara Tobacco Collection. I can't read that. What's that say? I don't know, but here it is. This isn't for sale. This is a gift from a viewer, so a subscriber. So I don't sell stuff people give me gifts for. And I do allow people to send me gifts as long as they're not making the damn fragrance. You can send it to me. You know, people want to send me stuff, I'm not going to tell them no. I appreciate it. Rick Ross is not Biggie. Never touched him. Sorry. Rick Ross is not Biggie. I'm sorry. Not the way he carried himself. Not the way anything. There is no replacement for those two people. Period. Nobody replaced Tupac. Nobody replaced Biggie. Hell, nobody's replaced Big Pun. Don't give me that Fat Joe shit. Okay. That's another one we can talk about another day. Good to see Smelly Man here rocking that Scent of the Day Ghost Extract. Yeah. Good to have my other regulator here. Now, I have it in my cart right now at the Bagari store. It's like $5.21. We'll see how much money we raise for the auction. It's going to depend if I'm going to buy Tiger this weekend, Tiger extract, because I know you guys want to sample it. And I'm going to tell you right now, them samples going to be high as hell. So be ready. Don't be coming at me like, damn, $80 for a 10 ml. Yeah, shit. Hell yeah, it's going to be $80, $75 for a 10 ml. Might be $100 for a 10 ml by the time I get through. Because I'm only going to sell like half the bottle. I got to make some of that money back. But I am going to get Tiger extract. Who knows? It might take over Aqua These Elixir, become my signature set all over again. If it came out 2025, can we say it's a fragrance of the year? If it's good, we'll find out. I heard a woman's ear once and didn't fit. That's a Jesus Christ. Yes, that's a great fragrance, man. DWJ. I really like that fragrance a lot. I want to get the real deal of that one really bad. I've worn a bunch of days. I wore the Black Friday edition Vulcan. I love it. I don't think it's Monkey Special. I think it's the other one. Doesn't smell quite like it, but I'm not going to treat it like a bougie versus budget. I'm just going to do a video on it. I've been wearing some of my Aussie fragrances too. Catch up with these comments. Die Hard. Okay, yeah, people like Die Hard. Krampus is it's a good Christmas horror. It's a really good movie. I enjoy Krampus, man. It's done really well. Now, there are some great horror movies like Christmas. There's a Christmas horror movie, the one about the 3 different stories, and Krampus fights Santa Claus. That's a good one, too. I can't think of the name of it. It's an anthology movie. It's a really good movie, too. The beard is finally coming in. Thank God. I was getting a little worried there for a minute. Y'all asked for the beard. The beard's back. It's the winter beard, baby. Favorite Christmas movie? Let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is and what your favorite horror Christmas movie is. Some people like Black Christmas. I like that one too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Scrooge is good too. Yeah, the Bill Murray one's fantastic. I like the end when they all sing and he tells I was in that theater when he was doing that, by the way. And they're singing, get a little, was it? Ba, 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 ba. Is this light going out? No. Put a little love in your heart. And he's like, I'm now on the right side. And we were all singing it. It was really cool. I remember that. Theater experiences are going to be changing, it looks like, if Netflix wins out this bid. I hope Netflix doesn't win. I hope Paramount can hold him. I don't go to the theater, but I don't want to see the movie theaters go away either. Man, we're just so damn lazy. This whole world is lazy, and they don't realize that everything that we do because of our laziness, like AI and streaming, is just leading to us becoming less needed in the world. I don't think people realize what they're doing. I mean, they know, the people doing it know, but the people participating don't know. Great movie, by the way, Jahoni. I never was a big fan of it. Getting old sucks. You're right. It does. I never liked Jay-Z either. I mean, I don't like his music too much. How about them thick Filipinas? Yeah, but they're jealous as hell. They're like Puerto Rican girls. Jealous women. My dad told me never to marry. Get some Gatlinburg gummies. That's coming up in May. I'll be going up there. I'll find me some Gatlinburg gummies. For sure. Give me a year's supply of it this time. Yeah, I want to watch it. Looks the little shorts look really good. I feel like I watched the whole movie watching the shorts. Yeah, sometimes a miss, sometimes good. You're right. Catching up with these comments here. Make sure I don't mix anybody. Give us that Wu-Tang swap next time. ODB. I can do a little ODB on there. Did I test from Midnight Raspberry tonight? I see it as an oud wood profile, some berries. Huh. If I try Midnight Raspberry, I don't think I have tried that one. Good to have you here, Iceberg Slim. I love the name, baby. I think I love that name, Iceberg Slim 420 JJ. That's like half my damn shit in one damn name. You good? Oh, dude. I know, dude. Thank God I had the emergency exit seat. I was stressed out and comfortable on the way home. We had the whole road to ourselves, stressed out, and I just kicked my feet back. There's my co-host for next week. For tomorrow night, Mr. RXL. We're going to burn down the house. We love to do this once a year where we let you know who are the worst people in FragCom, who you should not listen to. Now, if you hear it just from RXL, it sounds like repeat. But when you get me involved, it gets an extra level of cachet. I'm not saying I'm important, but I am the people in my little circle. I am the one that's the biggest, has the biggest audience. So I want to make sure that RXL's message that's always been tried and true and fair, even though it's done in a kind of a troll way, gets out. And I always like to give RXL a platform for that. I'm coming, Matt Luss. I'm almost there. I'm trying to get to these comments. Believe me, I know firsthand. My company just did their biggest one they've ever done. And they're not done yet. Listen, you want to get rid of me? You got to pay me to get rid of me. I'll tell you that much. I've been there 13 years, so they're going to pay me like 3 paychecks for every year I've been there. I'll land on my feet. I think most time people keep doing what they're doing is because they're comfortable in it. Sometimes you get forced to do other things. If I get forced to do something else, I'll do it. I'll just make this thing more. That's why I'm trying to push this thing harder. Not as a viable income source by itself, but I can always find work. Hardworking people will always find work. It's just the way I've always felt. That's the way I always believed, that if you try hard enough, you can find something that can meet your needs. I'm not a material person when it comes to what I buy. Listen, I drive an old 2014. I don't give shits about a car anymore, okay? I used to sell cars for 8 years. Then I used to buy one every year new or used, but I would always trade in my car every year. Every time I needed tires, I would just trade it in. Now my cars are paid off. I just hit a deer the other night and clipped the side of my panel. I was like, fuck it. Who cares? I'm not trying to impress nobody with my car. These fragrances are paid for through the store, through the proceeds that we make in the store. So I am not a person who lives the high life. I live the normal life. And so does my wife and my kids. They don't really ask for anything outrageous, which I'm blessed with that. Thank God. Good to see you. I am here. I am. Listen, Ishmael's here. The only Amish reviewer I know. He's not Amish, but it sounds good. There's this guy who works with me at work. I'm not going to tell you his name or anything, but I always try to give the new people a hard time. Like, I think it's fun. I think it's a good way to ingratiate. Some people go for it. Some people don't. Some people get mad. You got to back off and leave them alone. But like, this one guy's been working there for 5 years, and I still call him the new guy. So everybody there's new to me, unless you've been there 8 or 9 years. So this new guy starts, and I look at him. I'm like, what kind of thing can I work with this one? What kind of angle? I'm trying to think of a joke to work with. And I said, he looks like he just came off an Amish Rumspringer and he never went back. So I started calling him the Amish guy. I was like, man, I walked up to him and said, hey man, how long is your Rumspringer? He's like, what? I said, you're Amish, aren't you? He's like, no, I'm not Amish. So I ran with it. Every once in a while, I walk up to him and I'm like, hey man, you got a car or a horse and buggy? I keep fucking with him. And to his credit, he was fine with it. And he understood the razzing. It got so good that my own customer, who I was working right beside him, he had a customer, I had a customer. He turns around and takes her phone out and shows him a picture of a horse and buggy and says, is that your car? So I knew I had gold because it was like even the customers are getting in on this one. I don't do it anymore, but he's earned his keep. I leave him alone. It's fun though to mess. I used to work at this fancy hotel in the Marriott, and I was a bartender manager at this bar in the Marriott, and I had this great manager, and he would say, "Hey man, go tell him the camping story." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, this new guy, go tell him a camping story. Loosen him up. Like, you sure? He's like, yeah. So I would walk over to a new guy, be like, hey man, hey new guy, you like working here? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it, man. I was like, hey man, you like to go camping? He's like, yeah. I said, all right, man. Say if you went camping, right? And I would look around, get real quiet, be like, hey man, say if you went camping and you woke up the next morning. I don't want to finish the joke because it's kind of rude, but it was you woke up and you had your, I'll just kind of edge around it a little bit. You woke up and you had a male prophylactic full of male, what, stuck up in you. What would you do? He said, I said, would you tell anybody? He's like, no. I was like, well, man, I'll pick you up tomorrow so we can go camping. So that was the joke. And it worked. It loosened the guy up. And I didn't get in trouble. Thank God. Now the more I think about it, that would have been fucked up. That's an HR nightmare. Whew. Every time my boss would get a new person, then he fill them out. They were kind of cool. I wasn't doing no girl. It was a guy always, Campus. Go tell him the campus story. All right, I got it. Good to see only Metal for Life. Great to have you here, man. Great to see all you guys here. Almost caught up with these chats. Yes, and you get to travel a good bit, bro. That's great. Listen, a lot of people are getting promoted this time now because, not saying U.S., but I know a guy in my line of work who got promoted and ended up getting the whole territory. The problem is, it's not a promotion. It's 10 times the work. And the commission is so hard to hit when you have so many stores. You can't be there to control them all. So he's fucked. He's like, the good news, you get to keep your job. The bad news is you're doing a job of 5 people now. Go make us some money. So that's what the world is becoming now. And it's partly AI. I think in my company, it's more not just AI, but bad, horrible decisions by the past leadership. Terrible decisions. I've been with that company for 13 years, and I've seen the steady decline because of this terrible leadership. But that's not something I discuss with you guys. But that goes anywhere in any corporation. The CEO is basically making shitty decisions because CEOs are usually not that good. There's rare ever you find a CEO that can turn a company around. All they do is they come in and they fuck shit up. That's what they're there to do. And then they get fired and they leave with a $30 million buyout. Must be nice. It must be nice. Wrong one. There it is.
It must be nice.
Right. Shout out to 6. All right. So here we go. So let's go ahead and bring on our guest. He is a 2-time YouTube lighting video of the year winner. He has he is a 3-time chili cook-off winner in the state of Texas. He is also the maker of the best hybrids in the game, in my opinion. He'll be humble and say, oh, it's just, people making recommendations. Shit, stop being humble. Take the credit. Okay. Mirror Image is one of the hottest new companies out there when it comes to fragrances not because of the clones. I'll go to my death saying that. I like this guy right here, Leatherface's uncle. What you know about Leatherface's uncle? That's a good one. I'm trying to think what Leatherface's uncle looks like because he had a bunch of families. I've never seen the new ones. Matthew McConaughey was a Leatherface's uncle, I think, or cousin. Do I look like that? Is that what you're trying to say? I appreciate it. I think that was the last, besides the Jessica Biel one, that was the last one I saw. Leatherface. That's a good one, though. I like that. I've never been called that before. That's a good one. Freaking vertical streams. there's the link, Matt. So Matt's gonna be joining me in a second, but we've got a nice little haul here, and then me and Matt are going to kind of talk about fragrance hybrids. What are some of the best ones we've tried? You know, this year we've had from Dua. I think if I look them up and I go by Dua's website, I can kind of get a better idea. I know about Matt's because I have 85 mirror images. But when we go to the Dua website and I click in hybrids, I can give you an idea because I get so many, I just forget. And I say some are the best out there. Oh, okay. That's what he meant, probably. Okay, that's what you meant. That's what that guy meant. Okay. Now I got it. Now I got it, King Yeti. Now I got it. I didn't see it was you, King Yeti. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it. I didn't look at the name. I thought it was some person on Vertical Stream. You're right. Letterface, look what shit. Was that his uncle? It's all in the meat. That's what he said, right? You gotta have the right meat. That's what he said. There you go. I'm sorry. You're right. My bad. Oh man, I guess the Iberi is the best I've tried. The one from Fragrance World, Iberi is what it's called, Iberi. And the other one is pretty good too. I think it's the first time I brought somebody on with this new format. I don't know how this is even gonna look, Matt. Let me see. Oh, there we are. We're okay in vertical stream. Can you see the vertical too? Or you just see the horizontal?
I see the vertical too over here on my left.
Oh, I see the vertical in my left. My lights look so good. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this handsome man right here. This is the owner, proprietor, and the president of Men's Hair Club for Men. No, I'm just kidding. No, mirror image. I've been a huge proponent of mirror image since the beginning. I pay for everything I've done. Matt. I don't ask Matt for handouts. Matt does give me a fat boy discount, but it's nothing crazy. But that everybody gives me a discount because I asked for it. But I don't ask for free stuff. And Matt has always got my honest opinion about everything. And I can't. What's that say?
I was fixing the white balance because I was like,
Oh my
I look blue.
Jesus Christ, fixing the white balance over here. See, there we go. That sounded a little bit, that was a little bit, that might have been a little bit, just a little bit.
I'd have to ask RXL if that was, yeah. We'll ask him tomorrow. I was hoping to pick up on RXL's entrepreneurship.
It's always, it's entrepreneurship and it's always a business.
Always that one guy, he came in here on that vertical stream dropping some knowledge, man. I was like, shit, maybe he could give me a one.
Oh my God, I forgot about that guy. Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I guess he thought he was I guess he was like really not impressed. I was like, damn. At first I was like, damn, okay, thank you for your opinion. I was like, dude, you're not telling me nothing I don't know. Listen, I get it. Believe me. I tweak it. I'm tweaking it. This is tweak week. Okay. No, wrong word to use. I'm not tweaking, but this is the week I tweak things. I'm putting new lights up. I'm working on the YouTube channel. I'm working on the site. I'm gonna work on that when I get off here. I'm going to man, I'm really going to probably move Dua to its own website. I'm really thinking about it.
That's what I thought about when you asked me about it. I said, that's probably a good idea. At the end of the day, it took me a while to get my site over to that Hostinger site. But it with the WooCommerce, I do feel like it's just a better option. But Shopify holds you by the balls, man. They're like, hey, you want your site still? Pay us more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind doing another site through Shopify. I really don't. Because I have all my economics in here. I got this, I got this set up now to where the money gets put into certain accounts and lets me do all this. And I do like the fluidity of moving money around, always having money on standby if I need it. Yeah. I can use it with them because I've had this store for so long. So it's like, I have a business card I can use from Shopify and stuff like it. Just makes things easier. I don't have to worry about payments and take it out of the next sale, be done with it. As long as you don't go too crazy, you're okay.
Yeah, I think with that is the nice part of it, but then in the same sense, they still have you by the balls. You know what I
They
mean?
do, and they don't protect you at all. They don't protect you at all. No seller site protects any seller at all unless you're on your. And even if you're on your own, you can say fuck it because all they got to do is go to their bank regardless. You're gonna have to pay them back regardless. So you try to not get too many douche. That's why I have a list of douchebags that I won't do business with anymore. Period.
Yeah.
I won't let them give me once. You ain't get me twice. You're on the list. You just made the list. I'm sure you have yours too that do that to you. Everybody does.
We better start getting the stream going. Vince has got a bedtime to get to.
Oh, where's Vince at? I didn't see Vince. There he is. Oh, there he is.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Vince. How about them Indiana Hoosiers, Vince? Let fucking Indiana beat you. What the fuck is that? That's a basketball school, man. Listen, I know I never knew the importance of basketball in Indiana until I went to Indiana and tried playing a pickup game with some dudes that were shorter than me, shorter than my son, and they dunked over me. I was like, damn, these white boys can play basketball. I was like, shit. Literally, they were like 4 foot tall, all of them, and they all could dunk on me. I was like, damn. I said, I'm gonna sit this one out, guys. You guys go play them. I said, they take their basketball serious up there, boy. Serious. So let's get started, Matt. But first, I want to say, how was your day? Did you have a good day? How's everything going on the Matt Lusk side of life?
So yeah, the brand's been doing really well. Personal life, this week has been like hell week. We've had, you know, I mean, you know what it's like to go into work and whatnot, and we had to go into work. I have to go into work tomorrow too. Just a lot of work on that front. But then
that's why I always take a vacation in December because I know it's busy in the store and I try to stay ahead.
And then yeah, with the Black Friday, sales were really good. A lot of people were able to pick up some stuff. So that was really good. But I had like 90 plus orders.
Wow, that's a lot for you, dude. Because a lot of them, they're averaging like 4 bottles a piece,
and it's all made by hand by me. So I was sitting there like, gotta get through these. It was a great experience. I'm glad people were able to get some stuff that they wanted, but in the same sense, you know what it's like to be just sitting there. You're like, damn, I gotta go back to this.
I hate when I see like 26, 27, 30, 32, 18, 12. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Love.
You know how long it takes to pack a 26 decan order? It takes an hour and a half at least, especially if they're all duos, because I got to go chase them down behind this mess and find them all.
I have, I have over like now I think over 1,000 cents. You know what I mean? Like one for one. So it's like you're chasing them down to make hybrids or different things. At the end of the day, love the orders, hate the work.
I love the money, but they always pay me ahead of time. So I'm like, all this money, and then I start packing this. And by the time I get through with all the shipping labels, like, fuck, they're winning half the money. Shit, and damn shipping. It's crazy. But the Australia time that I was gone was worse than Black Friday for me. I got done with Black Friday. Australia was nuts because I came back to like 100 and something orders. It was because that's when the Z creators dropped too. So I had so many orders. So many orders, and it took me literally 2 weeks to get caught up. But everybody was patient. I think there was only a hiccup on orders that went to Texas for some reason. Like 5 of them were like show delivered, but they never got them. So I had to either refund them or just send them back out or argue with them for after the third one from Texas doing it. I said, "Oh shit, this is definitely something's going on in Texas."
I had a package that's still missing. From that time around that same time frame that when you got back. So, and I'm obviously in Texas, and it was shipped to someone in Texas. It was in the Houston area. Still waiting on figuring out that one. But, it's, you're only, we've said this so many times, you can pack them, you do all the stuff.
I can't handle the postal service. That's the one part. All I can do is put out in a time. But I said the damn expectations. I wasn't going to ship anything to the 12th. And I thought I can get it done in 3 days, but I didn't even scratch the surface, dude. I had a stack of labels when I printed them all up, that thick of labels now. And I just watched that stack, and I had to go back to work. I would come home. I was so pissed because every night I had to close, and every night somebody kept me there for like an extra hour. I was like, mother. And it got me in trouble. I got pulled into the office like a week later, like, hey, man, you got to chill out when we're closing. You just can't be freaking out when people got to stay over. I'm like, I know, but every night, shit, damn, somebody have a little sense of urgency when we close. Damn.
Oh yeah, it's that time of the year too. And I get held up on things, and I'm like, damn, I gotta get back to this. But yeah, it's 7 to 10 days for me. Like that's because at the end of the day, 7 to 10 days I have to make it by hand, do all the stuff. It's like, and I hit that 10-day mark on some of them, sadly, just because they're just so much.
What's your favorite Christmas movie and Christmas horror movie? If you have a favorite Christmas horror movie.
Christmas movie. I just, I mean, obviously this sounds really fucking basic, but Home Alone. You know, what I mean, I
Home
love.
Alone's a good one.
Yeah.
I saw that in the theater. I just didn't remember being too crazy about it. I don't know what it was, but it was a big thing. It was huge.
Yeah. You know, what I mean, just And then what was the other question of favorite movie and
Horror Christmas horror movie? Because I think horror and Christmas go so well together for some reason. I don't know why, but they do.
Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
It used to be Krampus, but I think Terrifier is my new favorite Christmas horror movie. I don't know why. I'm a maniac when it comes to shit like that. Let me say hi to some folks in the chat that just joined. Let's say hi to John Boy. What's up, John Boy? Good to see King Yeti. Good to see John Boy. Good to see Vince, the oldest man in Fracom. He's there. Kevin's here too. I saw Kevin somewhere.
What's up, Kevin?
There he is. There's Kevin. There's my man. Central Obsessions is here, folks. Make sure you check out Central Obsessions. Show Kevin and love, the OG of Fracom.
Yeah.
What definitely appreciate on those 7. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, is that. I hope I can help you with that. And soon you will get a chance to blind buy, get a sample Tiger extract, hopefully. I just don't. At 521 with tax and all, it's hard to pull the trigger, man. But damn, it is Tiger, though. It ain't gonna get cheaper. I mean, it just ain't. Unless I win a raffle or something, it is not going to get any cheaper.
Black Panther X straight.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's not. Nah, Dua's going to drop. Enter the what they call it. Enter the Jaguar. Extract's coming. I'm sure it's around the corner, but it's still not the real deal. If you're going to be the guy who hyped up Tiger on my little side of my channel, you got to have the real deal. All right, so let's get started, and then we'll have Matt Lusk kind of describe them to us as we go through these. And then me and Matt are going to talk about our favorite hybrids of the year. You know, it can be duos, can be anything, because Central Obsession has some good hybrids this year that came out too.
Kevin's killing it with the the custom, he comes up with those unique custom creations that he does. You know what I mean? That's what.
Let me grab my knife. Hold on. I mean, I'm not going to kill nobody. I got to get the knife to open this up because Matt Luck packs this shit so tight. That was also not what I meant to say. No Diddy on that one. I promise.
Yeah. Let's see who else is in here. What is Lump of Coal release? Oh, here soon. I'm gonna have to say here soon for that one. Vince, not 100% sure. I think someone else had a comment here.
Do you have any Christmas magic left from last year? Because I got a shitload. I bought 2 because I was just like, you know what? If it's a limited edition, I'm gonna buy 2.
So I only have just a little bit left of that one. There was a few people bought it when they bought the holiday one, the holiday one that you picked up.
Yes.
I only have I have this much left. It's like mixed up.
I should have bought 2 of those then. That one seemed like it was a little bit better. I like Christmas magic, but it's not. I think the only Christmas one I feel like I missed out on was Dua's pajama party for some reason. It's the FOMO thing.
I don't know how well. I don't know how well that is. You know what I mean? Like
Christmas Gourmand was great. I think it was really great. Oh, before we do that, let's smell this Zara real quick. Came from a viewer.
I started getting burned on Dua's.
I'm gonna message him real quick and see if it's okay if I mention his name. If he's okay with it, I'll say his name. Where's he at? Right there. All right. Well, his name is Gustavo. I can say his first name. His name is Gustavo. Got it. Let me say, got it. Thanks. It is called from the Zara tobacco line. I haven't smelled anything from Zara in a while. It's not an expensive house, but I've heard of Zara. It says like tobacco vanilla.
Is that new or is it? I've smelled some Zaras before, and it's been a while.
It's been a while. I don't think I've tried a couple from Dua did a couple Zaras, but I don't remember. I just don't. Man, there's so much shit that comes out, dude. I can't keep up with it all.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's very boozy. A little boozy, and maybe it's just the alcohol. But you know, it's funny how you can confuse boozy with alcohol, especially when it's got vanilla and tobacco, and you're like, "Ooh, it's boozy." No, it's not. It's just let it sit for a second. Oh yeah, super, super nice. Tobacco and vanilla. That's a great, and not like tobacco vanilla, where I don't like it that much. I don't like tobacco vanilla. It smells like paper, like cardboard paper to me. This smells actually like tobacco and vanilla. This is nice. Yeah, I'd wear this in a heartbeat. This is like a really nice fragrance, like something definitely you wear like on a date night or something like that. I like that. Very nice. All right, Matt. Here we go. The first one up. What a surprise! Ice Ice Tiger. You know I was gonna buy a damn Tiger cologne. So this is. I think it. Don't tell me if I remember. Jimmy Choo Man Ice maybe, and Tiger and what else?
Ice Hawas.
Oh yeah. I gotta buy some more of that. That's the only Hawass I'm out of. Oh, don't. Nope. Cancel. 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 Don't do that. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me find my tester strips in here. There's somewhere over here. There's a couple, but I know I have.
Just smell the cap. That's what he does with all of his 1,000.
Oh, I'm not smelling no damn cap. That shit don't work. In my opinion, that don't work at all. I've never had that work once for me. It smells worse. Like smelling the box, smelling the cap. I mean, I do it, but I don't think it's a truth. I've gotten used to using these type of tester strips. They're a little thicker, but I like these because it just works for me. And when I overspray, I hate the thin ones because the shit goes everywhere. Look at that sprayer, folks. Look at that sprayer. Oh, I got stuck, Matt. What happened?
No.
Do something. No, it's me. I don't know what happened to it, Matt, but it kind of gave out on me.
No.
It looks like one of those P. Diddy parties. Look.
No.
I gotta. It's all right. It's all right. It's probably me. I'm gonna exchange it for a different one. Hold on. It's probably that sprayer, but let's smell this first. I already smelled it and it smells phenomenal, by the way. I want to get a sprayer. Hold on. I got one right here.
That is a good question, Juan. Vince was asking why Stan walks around with mistletoe on his belt buckle. Then the second part is why does he do it at Travis's job? I don't understand.
There we go. I got it fixed. No, I think it's the sprayer, man. Damn, it won't do shit. I think it's stuck or something, man. I think this one might be bad, man.
I'll get it resolved for you. Don't worry.
I'm not worried about it, man. I'll just put it into a decanter. No big deal. But I wanted to kind of spray it because of what I smelled. I smelled like an aromat. Like I smelled Tiger in the air. Then it went to this ice more on that. What I smelled amazing. I was, whoa, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Here it is. Yeah, in the air, you can, it's just not getting a right spray, but in the air, you can smell that Tiger, and that's what I liked. Oh, yeah, I like that. This is summer. This is not now, but this is not a fragrance of the word. Like, I tried wearing these fresh fragrances in the winter. It just doesn't hit. Oh, yeah. I can smell a Tiger now. It took a second for it to come around. Yeah, I like that. What do you think does not work with Tiger?
You know what? Believe it or not, you can put a lot with Tiger because it just the spices in it. You can do you can do warm scents, you can do cool scents. I mean, it's pretty universal. It's not to the level of like Baccarat or Aventus or something where I mean, you can do anything.
I think it was. I think I know where I messed up at because now this one ain't working right there. I think it's this thing is not working. That sprayer because messed up my other bottle now. I'm like, no, don't mess that one up. Shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think it was that sprayer. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Now this one ain't working either. I messed up something. This might be my fault here. So we'll leave it alone. I got an idea. Hold on. I got an idea. We'll just do it like this. We'll decant right out of it right now. I gotta smell this in the air. I'm telling you, I caught something and I really liked it. So I'm gonna decant out of it right now.
Yeah, I was like, I've only had I mean, knock on wood, I've only had a few of these bottles where the atomizer jacks up, and it's just a quick fix.
It happens. This gives me a chance to decant it out, put into a sample. Here we go.
It doesn't spray out either. It's like, what the hell is it?
Oh yeah. See, I smell the Tiger in the air. See, that's the thing I like. I like the Tiger in the air a lot. When it sells on the skin, it's more ice. But in the air, you could definitely tell. So what that tells me is like when that lighter scent started to dissipate, Tiger's gonna kick back in. Yeah,
Tiger's the more dominating scent in that one.
yeah, it's definitely more dominating with the woody notes and the ambroxan, no doubt. All right, I love that one. That's a hit for me. But you know it was gonna be a hit. It's damn Tiger.
You can't go wrong with Tiger.
Use the era, right? It's use the era. Don't blame Matt.
Yeah,
Matt will never hear a complaint from me if I don't complain about fucking duas and their caps dropping every 5 seconds. Like I can do the fucking damn. I did some videos, man. I'll share with you when we get offline because I don't like giving my ideas out. But I got some shorts coming up on these dua caps. They're fucking hilarious,
dude. They're like, oh, just wrap duct tape, black tape around the inside of the cap and all this other stuff. I'm like, holy shit.
Good to see Ro. What's up, Ro? Great to have you here.
Yeah, what's up, Ro?
Rich, warm, and seductive is Zara. That stands out for me. We've got Zara in Austin, and listen, I like that Zara. I like tobacco and vanilla. I'm a sucker for stuff like that, especially this time of year. All right, man. Did you send any samples in here?
There's some samples in there. I don't know.
Let's do the samples. Those are always the fun ones because those ones kind of leave me. I know every time I say I'm going to get that one, I always put these samples in the back burner and forget about them and never get them. All right. We have Beak. Is that B black? It's BLAK, Black Magic.
It's like a play on Black Magic.
Buried in
Silver Fire.
Silver Fire. Okay, what is that one? Let's smell that one.
So I'll tell you that one. These are all ones that people have come up with.
Oh, it's the people's fragrances right here.
People fragrances. Yeah, these are ones that people have created recently, and I thought, well, give them a shout out. Try to.
Is skinnier? Is Matt skinnier? Matt, are you skinnier, Matt?
Oh no, it's just a close.
I don't like this one, Matt. I don't like Bleak. I don't like this fire one. What's this one called again? What is in here? Why I don't like it?
Let me pull it up here.
Smells a little. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like this one. This one I don't like.
I know.
Hard to describe. It smells a little funky to me.
I know it's got Silver Mountain River in it. You know what I mean?
See, I don't think Silver Mountain. That's just me. I don't think it's a great fragrance to blend with unless you're doing citrus with it. And same thing with Green Iris Tweed. There's not good blendable fragrances. Kevin has one that he had on his list forever, and he couldn't stand it. And it was that Iris Virgin or whatever. It was a bad combination with Silver Mountain water and Green Iris Tweed are so natural smelling, and they take you to that place that when you blend them, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, so it's Silver Mountain water, YSL, myself, EDP, and then what's probably throwing it is the Spice Bomb Extreme.
That's what it is. That's not for me. That's great for that person, but not for me. That's like Curly Fragrance's favorite fragrances all in one, I'm guessing. Was that Curly Fragrance who asked for that fragrance? Is that what that was?
No, you know what I mean? And like it's one of those situations. The ones that like I build are gonna be different than what a user builds, you know what I mean? Like and
yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, I mean, everyone has their own unique taste, so
and that's fine. That person might love it, but I don't think it's like a clash of ideas in there for me. Somebody layered that and thought it was good and said it would be good mixed together. Sometimes layering works better because you put more of the one you like more, and you end up smelling more of the one you like with a hint of what you don't, with the other ones you kind of like.
Yep.
Or sometimes you're like, let me just take some great. Okay, Rebel Island. Where's Rebel Island?
Now Rebel Island, that is, I like Rebel Island a lot. Now that was one I came up with.
Oh yeah, I like this one a lot too. That's a hit. That's a hit.
So that's 9 p.m. Rebel, which you know,
yes.
Banged already.
Yes.
And then Virgin Island water.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like almost 9 p.m. is almost a little Baccarat Rouge, just a little bit with a little bergamot twist, or like Dua's Romance for him, a lot like that. Yeah, and you put Virgin Island water with that, you got a hit. I can't believe Dua's not taking Romance and blended with anything. That's like one of their best original fragrances ever.
So like that 9 p.m. Rebel has that cranberry note, not cranberry, Granny Smith note,
yes.
So that like apple, and then it's got the pineapple, oak moss. So you know, I mean, it's similar to like what Aventus kind of, you know, what I mean, a play on Aventus, but it's also kind of tropical in a sense. So that's why when I blended those together, you said I mean, it's kind of got that also Ambroxan kind of BR 540 vibe. So
Yeah.
it plays so well with that Virgin Island water.
See, Matt, now Vince has me adjusting my lights.
He's trolling, dude. He's trolling.
So still, I'm self confident. I'm self conscious about the lights because I got the light master here. That's like having Yoda here and you tell me I ain't good at pulling a lightsaber. Shit, fucking fucking Vince. You still ain't answering my question, Vince. How the hell you lose the Indiana? Shit, they got like 3 5-stars on that whole team. Damn, come on. I mean, Ohio State has the best team money can buy, right? What the hell? Good to see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody as they join. If I did miss you, I'm sorry. Hey, Matt, Tommy Bahama St. Bart's afternoon swim would be that would be a banger.
The problem
John Boy's still waiting for Dua to make their version of it to make it stronger, and I need to put that in there for John Boy. I think I need to go ahead and put that in his ear. I'm still waiting on the fragrance that I was promised from Mashman, which is what was it? It was vanilla brandy cigarillo. Remember? He promised me that. I still haven't seen it. And that's what I want to see. Vanilla brandy cigarillo. I think that would, and he showed me a picture of it, like the bottle and everything. I was like, still haven't seen it. Don't know what happened to it. Next one is called Black Magic. Black Girl Magic. There we go. Shout out. Speaking of Black Girl Magic and the man, is there anything in this one? Yes, fool. And the MCU now, they're complaining because there's not enough women in the new movie. I'm like, what do you want them to do? Shit. I mean, hell.
So
nobody wants to see half these women in these movies anymore.
This is Polo Black.
I like this.
With Creed Aventus ZZ0.
I like this. I think that's a good combination. Creed's good with anything, but Polo Black is a classic. I don't know him play Polo Black. It is a little racist though. Black Magic is a little racist. You're right there, Stan.
But see, if you don't put in the C, and then you don't, I mean, it's not spelt like that. I mean,
yeah,
it's not Black Girl Magic.
You're trying to be like Vanilla Ice when he was trying to say he didn't copy that song. I get it. Like mine goes ding 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 ding, but theirs goes ding 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 ding. I got you. I got you. Remember that shit? That motherfucker would say, he's like, my song goes ding 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 ding, but David Bowie's song goes ding 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 ding. I was like, it's the same fucking sound, dude. Shit. Did you lose too much blood? Hung you upside down? Oh man, times were simpler with Vanilla Ice. I tell you what. All right, this is the one night I smell Dolce & Gabbana the one for sure. What else is in this one?
So the one night is going to be Dolce & Gabbana the one, the EDT.
You can smell it.
Have YSL, La Noite de la Home.
It's a sexy. Classic. This is sexy. This is something. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer to put together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that belongs together. I mean, those two are like was on every influencer's list back in the day. Remember?
Oh yeah,
you had a list. It had those two on there, and now you get on people trying to be cool, like old school, like trying to be edgy and bring back the old shit, like still a classic.
But you have to think. I mean, I just saw like yesterday or the day before, the one is coming out with another one. Have you seen that? It's the one Parfum.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah, they got some hype building up on that one. So,
I mean, I'll get it. But I haven't bought a Dolce & Gabbana the one in a while. What's the last one I bought? I guess it was.
They have the one EDT, the one EDT,
gray, and then the gray one, right?
Yep. The gray one's the intense, but there's all sorts of the ones too. I mean, they have the one gold, which was really nice. But I mean, they went flanker crazy.
Yeah, I still say that Dolce & Gabbana Parfum is probably that and back in my day when I wasn't really sure about fragrances yet, there was 2 fragrances I can guarantee to wear that would get people to pay attention, and that was Dolce & Gabbana the one Parfum and Armani Code Parfumo. Oh my God, Armani Code Parfumo. They don't make it anymore. God, I had like this much in my bottle. To me, that's that, and also Prada Luna Rosa Extreme. Those were guaranteed winter compliment machines. Everybody loved to smell those fragrances. I think it was the cardamom in one, and then it was what's the note in 1 million that people top note in there? It's not cardamom. It's something else. I can't think of it right now. All right, so the next one is called. This is the one that somebody asked for me to get, and it's called Black Eagle. Now, okay, that does sound a little racist, so we will give it and that is a little racist there. Yeah, Black Eagle. There we go. There we go. This is the one that. What is this one, Matt? Now, I remember what this is, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, Prada Luna Rosa Black.
Yes,
Altair.
With Altair. So you got a vanilla kind of dark iris vanilla fragrance, basically.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
With a little bit of that powder,
Here we go. That powdery vibe, yes. Remember when? Oh God, bless America! This is a hit, man. That powder. Ooh. Now it's being dominated right now by the powdery vibe, but I do smell the sweet vanilla in there too. Oh, this is a keeper, man. This is a big time keeper. You know, sometimes I always say when you make a hybrid, sometimes you can make a whole new fragrance. This is what this feels like. It doesn't feel like it's a blend. It feels just like a new fragrance to me. I think this might be my favorite I've gotten from you since, as far as like winter goes and fall, I think this might be my favorite since Wanted Code.
Oh, yeah. Wand Code is really good.
I love that one. That's a hit. All right, so the next one is shake well before using. Okay, got it. There we go. I like how you put that on there. So I give it like a shake, like a soft shaker, or something.
Shake that up before you spray it.
Should I give it a good Shakira shake, or is it like a little shake, like shaken not stirred, or? You know what? I don't know why I bought bubble wrap today, because I know there's plenty of bubble wrap in this son of a bitch right here. I could just save my money. I ran out of bubble wrap. Normally, I never run out of bubble wrap, but I haven't bought a lot lately. And everything that they send me from the fragrance store or from Fragflex doesn't come in bubble wrap. It like comes in that paper now.
I've only had one broken bottle, and that's been Stan.
Oh, it's always Stan, right? It's always Stan.
I feel like his mail person must have delivered his mail with a fucking baseball bat. It's like, here's your package, Stan.
Did you win the award last year? No, who won the hybrid of the year last year? I can't even remember. I know I have a record.
Was it Mikey?
No, Mikey was the year before. No. And Kevin, I think it was Kevin was Checkmate came out last year. Kevin won it 1 year for Checkmate, right? It was Andy Warhol and Aventus. It was 1 year Kevin won it. I think it was Dua. I think Dua won it last year. Won their first award. That's right. They won their first award ever.
Yep. And then
everybody says I'm a Dua shield, but they won their first award after 3 years. Okay. They were the Susan Lucci of the fucking Fat Boy the Yeah Awards. They weren't winning shit. They were nominated for almost every category. I know what it was. No, did Poseidon's Classic Elixir come out this year or last? No, that was last year. I think that might have been it. It was Poseidon's Classic Pineapple Elixir. That's the one that won, I think. That was Venice and fucking Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple. Which this year, conversely, we have a nominee that's probably got the best shot of winning it. And I hate to say it, but it looks like you might win hybrid of the year this year. And it's not because of me. You guys are going to vote on this. But if I don't nominate Fat Boy, I'm an idiot, because hell, it's one of your top sellers. It's one of my most mirror image watched videos. And every time I gave a bottle to Mark in Australia. Yeah. He wore the shit out of that fragrance. So, and all the stuff that he wore that like 2 or 3 times. So it's like a perfect fragrance. So yeah, it's going to be nominated. Oh, this one is the Christmas one. Okay, here we go.
Shake that.
This is called Royal Holidays. What is this? Is this original or is this a blend?
Original. It's a Ventus style blend that's built from the ground up with cranberry.
Oh my God. No wonder you sold out this son of a bitch. I should have bought a big bottle of it. If you got enough for one more, let me know. I want to buy another bottle of this already. I'm telling you right now. Put it to the side. Oh, yeah. This is really... Oh, that cranberry doesn't come on right away. You get Aventus right away, but I'm pretty sure that when it settles, you get the cranberry. and you get it. See, you want this kind of opening from Adventus. So basically, you just swapped out the pineapple and put in cranberry.
So yeah, and the thing is like with this one here, it's really truly one of those things where it's built from the ground up. Where Kevin knows, you know, you can buy fragrance oils, but this one where I went the step further, and that's why I only had a certain
Yeah,
amount.
you know, Kevin, you did win one year. You won. I'm telling you, Kevin, you won a year. No, did he win or he came in second? Maybe it was second.
Yeah, I only have this much left, and this is probably, gosh, like maybe a 40 ml.
Yeah, that's enough for me to buy. If you want to sell it, I'll take it. If you want to get rid of it, let me know. I can tell you right now, this one's going to be a hit. Like, I love this one. Look at that juice too. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a damn looking into a galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna put that on my skin so I can let it settle for a little bit.
It does have a little bit of that BR540 almost vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, the king of those BR540 blends was always Casino Elixir for me. You know what I mean? From Dua.
This is almost unisex in a way, just a little bit. Not like a Dua when they say it's unisex, but like a real unisex. Okay, I can see a lady rocking this. That's nice. I don't think everybody's done cranberry before with Adventus. You might be the first.
Thanksgiving Adventus, you know.
Do I create a category for holiday fragrance? Holiday themed fragrance? I mean, I really can't because it would just be you and Dua. And Kevin. That would be the only three people in it. That's enough people.
Yeah, Kevin. Kevin, I can't compete with Kevin and his like regular one-to-one things that he's got with the
his one-to-ones are amazing, by the way. I got a bunch of them. That Tiger is 1-to-1, 1-to-1 to 1-to-1. I wore Kevin. I don't know if I told you in my message. I wore that Tiger 3 times, and I sprayed it against my little bitty bottle I have left of Tiger, and it was spot on. I could not get the people to tell me the difference.
Because he's got the one-to-one like new like sense that he comes up with is what I'm getting at. Like,
okay,
he's got a lot of those, and we were Kevin and I were talking. He's got like I do like more like the super niche one-to-one stuff that people can't really like find. Like Dua kind of does some of those super niche ones too, but I also have the regular ones too where I do the hybrids with.
My favorite Kevin fragrance is an old school one, and it was it's not a 1-to-1. It's not an original. It's not Andy Warhol. I love Andy Warhol, but it's never gonna be my favorite fragrance to wear. Never. I mean, I sold the bottle. That tells you something. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't. I don't love it. But I love Checkmate. That was one of my favorite fragrances I got from Kevin. But there's one that I really, really like, and it speaks to me. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. I got it. I looked at it the other day. It's a really weird Bleed Green. For some reason, Kevin, Bleed Green has grown on me, not because the Eagles suck, because I can almost smell the grass, the green grass. It gives me this green Irish tweed opposite feeling. Like when I smell green Irish tweed, that's what I thought I was in an Irish Spring, and it was just, out in the countryside. I feel like I'm on the football field when I wear Bleed Green. He hit that one out of the park, and nobody really talks about it. And I would do a review on it, but the Eagles suck right now. We can't do that. Yeah. Listen, Kevin, I'll send you a sample of that Tiger extract when I get it in. I haven't sent you anything in a while, so I'm gonna send you a sample of that Tiger extract when I get it in. Man, that one's really good. I don't think it's holiday-ish for me. I just think it's like event-ish, a new twist on Adventus for me. Like, I'm surprised somebody like Armaf didn't do that with their Club New Wheat line. I think that would have been a good move. Like a ruby, Armaf Club New Wheat ruby, with a ruby bottle, like the bling one, but ruby. Don't take that idea, Armaf. If you do, you gotta pay this man right here. Just like Raza paid him. Oh man, Matt, would you say that's the whole reason you started this company, was to get back at Dua after they took your names?
No, I think it's just one of those situations for me. It just kind of fell into my lap where there was a space for hybrids. Obviously there's other people doing clone houses, but the key with what I was going to try to do and what I've done so far is trying to find like the highest quality of
Yeah.
what's out there. You know, I mean, a lot of times you can get these fragrance oils, and people will try to do it themselves. It's just not going to be the same quality, and there's not going to be the same kind of blending or mixing that goes into it. It's not as easy as, and Kevin will vouch for it too. It's not as easy as just going picking up something and just doing it, like mixing like Kool-Aids or something. You know, it's not
No.
the same process.
No, it's not. Is this the one that you sent me that glows in the dark? Haunted Gentleman.
Oh yeah, shake that one. Yeah, it's Han Gentleman. And it glows in the dark. So if you put that up to like a light for just a second, and then you'll see it. It glows pretty hard. That was a limited edition. That was my bottle that I was gonna keep for myself. And
Oh, thanks, Matt.
I sold, and I said, hey, I'll switch it out because I sold out of that one.
So if you want to try this limited edition, you can at fatboyfragrance.com. Along with this one is sold out too, which is Royal Holiday. 3 ml samples. If you want a 10 ml, just buy 3 mls, and I'll give you the extra 1 ml on the house. Man, I'm still going back to this Aventus cranberry before I want to smell it one more time. Yeah, I really like that, Matt. Do you have a favorite Dua hybrid? Because we can be honest. There's two schools that really do it well. It's you and them. You do it a little more better, I think. They're more focused on the chocolatey, goodly cloud, cherry pop fragrances, and you're more focused on putting out bangers. I understand that on their fault. I mean, Dua will. Don't get me wrong. This has been a great year for Dua for originals. They have killed it. Midnight Heat, fragrance of the year material, no doubt. I sprayed that again the other day. I was like, this just got even better. It's like an ambery pear tiger. I'm like, I don't know how they pulled it off, but it smells amazing. That hybrid they done with the Elixir Geo and Forte, they made Forte actually appealing. That's hard to do.
Yeah, Forte's garbage. I'd have to. There's one here. I'll go grab it real quick. One of my favorite Duos. Hold on a second here.
And I was going to pull that up while he's waiting. While we continue here, we're talking about the best hybrids of the year. We're going to be doing a award show, and one of my favorite categories is the hybrid of the year category. That is one of my favorites, no doubt. Inspired hybrids. Okay, so I'm pulling them up. I'm going to sort by the newest first and see what I can remember is on here. Okay, so a lot of these hybrids were not for me, but there was a couple on here that, like Aqua de Savage Elixir, probably is going to be nominated for Fragrance Hybrid of the Year from Dua. That one, I really liked Smoked Hotness and Aged Whiskey, but that's like one that's kind of common sense, taking smoking hot and the old fashioned from Killian's. Starboard is not a hybrid. Why the fuck is that on here? Okay, so I'm trying to see. It came out this year. Here we go. All right, so to me, the other one, I think, Leopard. No, that's just a remake of the ones they already made. What you got there, Matt? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so this one here.
Oh yeah. Listen, I got a whole video on that one. That actually was the winner of the best hybrid of the year. That was the first inaugural hybrid of the year winner. It was the number one. That is Fierce Tiger. What is it? Fierce Tiger.
It's a Sauvage, drowning in blue day Sauvage. So it's Sauvage, Savage Smell, and Fierce.
Fierce, yes. And you would not think that would work, but that was the first time I really realized, like, wow, that is creative. And that one, you know how long that stayed out of stock? Oh my God, that was such a hit. Definitely their better one.
And I have a ton of like huge collection. Obviously, can make my own stuff. This is just one of those ones I've kept. There's a few I still have quite a few Duas. And this is just one of those ones that sometimes I'll rock sometimes, and it's still a banger. It's a great stuff. But you have to think to yourself too, Juan, and anyone that's in this chat, that was like the golden era of like Dua, where he was really truly putting out stuff that was, he would put out some unisex stuff. He put out some women leaning, some feminine stuff. He put up masculine stuff, and it was a universal like, oh, okay, I'll do the new releases, and they'll do some like banger hybrids that were like
And some
masculine,
originals. And some
and then I
originals
did some
always.
originals, and it was a clean mix. It leaned so heavy on the feminine side and the feminine blends, and I get it. He's tapped into that market where anything with milk powder, I mean milk, candy,
Strawberry cloud,
strawberry
milky.
cloud, any of that stuff. It's
It's
those.
it's the TikTok
It's
crowd,
the,
as I
and then
like to call it.
and he creates the FOMO behind it because releasing only 100, 200, 300 bottles, and these people collect that whole series of that style with it might just have a few changed notes of those flankers, and it's been marketed so well because and he said, you know what, that's my target market. People, the guys were not buying the Aventus, I'm assuming, like they were, and he just went full in on that.
And we don't have the time like he used to have to make originals, which is he's really good at it. I give him credit. He's inspired. He's always inspired the right way. And he's never been that guy where it's like, I just want to make oud fragrances. You know, that guy, he's never been that. He never felt like that to me. He always felt like a guy who does like the finer oud fragrances. Like, I mean, God, his collection has, you know, probably $500,000 worth of oud fragrances in it. I mean, it is nuts what he has in his collection. Shit that we will never touch as normal people, okay?
Right.
But he doesn't really flaunt it like that. He never did. And I give him all the credit in the world. When I message him, he answers right away.
Yep.
And I know why that is. I know why that already. I'm one of his biggest buyers. I mean, I consistently buy every week. I mean, I am one of his best customers. But he also has been very good to me. He lets me advertise on the site where nobody else does on the webpage.
Yep.
I mean, I don't go on there every day. I do it once a week, every Friday, and that's it. One post. I don't overdo it. I don't go in there and say, if people mention my name, I'll say something to them. They can leave the link if they want to, but I don't ever. People say it's crazy. I don't do it, but yeah, you're not supposed to do that overall there. That's not what that they want done on that. They don't want negativity on there, and they don't want a lot of selling going on there. But they let me get away with it. And but back to the hybrids. Dua has 3 hybrids probably this year that are probably the best. Caribbean Leopard was made this year. Era 404 Elixir of Tux is a phenomenal hybrid. And there's one more, I think, that came out this year. I want to say that didn't Poseidon's Classic Pineapple come out last year or this year? I cannot remember. I'd have to go back and look. But there's so many, but those are the ones that really stick out to me the most. There's one called Gone Swimming in Boss Oud, but that one's just, you know, okay. Chilling in the Pacific and White Milk was good, but again, milk. Imagine Poseidon's Vibrant Dreams. It's okay. It's just Tiger to me and Poseidon. Here it is. It did come out this year. Elixir of Poseidon's Classic Pineapple. That is going to be Fat Boy's biggest challenge. Because it came out so early in the year that the 2 biggest contenders to me, if it was up to me, would be Poseidon's Elixir Classic Pineapple, which is basically Creed Aventus and Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, and Fat Boy. They both have this. They almost have the same thing, except one has 2 other fragrances and no Creed. But those to me, Matt, are the heavy favorites early on in my book for a fragrance hybrid of the year. So you got a good shot to win it, but Dua has a strong case with that one. If you ask me to flip it up, it'd be hard. That's like picking between my kids. Those to me are perfect fragrances. They hit every note I want. Smells amazing in the opening. Lasts a good bit of time. Can be worn at any occasion, and people compliment the shit out of you. Those are my things on that one. And I'll go ahead and get ready to spray this Haunted. What was it called? Haunted Gentleman. Now, what is this a blend of, or is this an original?
Yeah, make sure to shake it, and then yeah, it's a blend. It's here. I'll tell you what it is here.
Very a little peppery. Why am I getting pepper there? It smells good. it doesn't wow me because it's maybe not be my scent profile as much. But I'm smelling pepper. Why am I picking up pepper? Like pepper.
So it's Aventus, Killian Apple Brandy on the Rocks, Angel Share, and By the Fireplace.
That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up By the Fireplace. Maybe it's the smokiness I'm picking up. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. It probably needs to settle a little bit. I don't mean macerate. I mean just settle. Now, I will tell you something about mirror image fragrances. You buy the bottle and you spray it, and you only get 2 hours. You're like, oh, fuck. Come back in 2 weeks. This guy's making these at the same time. He doesn't have time to sit. He doesn't have a big vat where he can just let the shit sit in there for 3 years, okay? This isn't damn Jack Daniels. This is that guy who makes really good fucking whiskey, out of his house. But it's really good whiskey, okay? It just needs, he don't have the same amount of time that Jack does, okay? He can't lay it up in a barrel for about five months and then put it out.
Yeah, no, you gotta let it sit for just a little bit. And I've always let people know, at the end of the day, with the amount of fragrances that I have and the amount of fragrances I carry, I can't to keep it at that same like ability to mix. I would have to like limit it down to a small number of fragrances that I offer.
Do it, lady.
There it is. So that's going to be our topic, by the way, on Saturday after Dua Hall. It's about the pussification of Dua. So I'm just saying. I can't think of. Listen, I can't get too upset though, Matt. I think when I ran the numbers, I think I've had like a 30% increase in sales from orders from that have female names tied to them. Now they could be buying from their wife's account. I don't know, but it's up 30. It's up 30%. It's because of them.
But you have to think the marketing over there, it draws right into your stuff because these women want to sample it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, not every woman can afford to buy every fragrance every week like they do. Nobody can. I mean, if you do, you really have $400 extra to spend every week on that. Every week. So that's $1,200 a month you're spending on 30 ml bottles.
Yep.
That you're not going to come anywhere near wearing all of them. That you'll end up selling half of them. So they don't, most of my clients, they know that. The ones most of my ladies customers have been with me now for a year, a couple more longer than that. But when I talk about doing this way, I'm not complaining about what you guys are getting. We just feel left out is all we're saying. We just feel left out. I mean, I have been a proponent of this company for how long now? 7 years. I have never asked for a dime from them. I don't get free shit from them. But I've always had good experiences with Dua fragrances. And what gets me, Matt, is though just when I'm about to walk away, they'll give me midnight heat. I'm like, motherfuckers. You give me midnight heat, and I'm like, I'm back in. I'm like, damn, this fragrance that fragrance might beat Aqua de Gio Elixir. It might beat some other ones. Now, do I have every niche fragrance that came out this year? No. Do I have mostly every designer that came out. I can't speak to every fucking niche fragrance. Is it going to beat the Z Creators? I don't know. Is it going to beat Aromatics? I don't know. I still think Zandal and Plantine Blanc are one of my favorite releases of the year. To this day, I think Zandal might be my second favorite vanilla fragrance besides the one from Guelph Orchard. The Vanilla on the Beach.
Okay.
If you haven't tried that Vanilla on the Beach, it's a clone of something else, but I don't know what the clone is. I don't even give a shit. It smells fantastic.
Golf Orchard, here it is. Huh, never seen this.
Yeah, it's a clone of something. I don't give a shit what it is a clone of, but it is a vanilla that I would wear in the summer and wear it out. It just smells fantastic. Love the bottle look. That I had the whole collection. Gulf Orchard is probably my favorite Middle Eastern house right now, with easily my favorite Middle Eastern house.
The price is not bad on it either.
Imaginary Rose is a fragrance of the century to me too. It's in my top 10 of all time, no doubt. Imaginary Rose like broke me down really hard. I was like, damn, this smells amazing. I never thought you'd take Imagine and put it with Rose. I think I'm surprised that LV ain't copied that shit.
The one though, the other Rose one, is the I think of that Rose one I really like.
Twist, you're talking about are you talking about what was the Empire of what was the one that he came out with? I thought was a 100 ml, was 30 ml.
Yep.
Empire of Dukan or something like that. Yeah. Dude, I sold samples like I got 100 ml. If I knew it was a 30 ml, I would have bought damn 3 bottles of it. I lost money on that damn fragrance because I could have bought 3 bottles and quadrupled my money on that son bitch easy. I thought was buying 100 ml because it was $100. It was a 30 ml. Let me give you some advice, guys. If it's $100 30 ml from Dua, it's gonna stink. I'm just gonna tell you right now. The only one that doesn't stink, and it's just because it's Iris, is that what is that one that they did with the Iris one?
The Guerlain one?
No, is it the Guerlain one? It's the one with the purple label. It had the metal cap. It's called
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the metal. It's
the holy something, Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Yep.
It doesn't smell bad. I just don't like. That's too much Iris for me.
I have it somewhere.
I got 2 bottles of it. It's way too hot. No, I broke my bottle. I take that back because when I went to pick it up, Matt, guess what happened? The fucking cap came off and it landed perfectly on my little tin bucket over there and broke. I have padded floors all in front of my Duas because I don't trust the caps. I put all padding down here because I drop them all the time.
I think I got rid of it. I think it was too much. I think it was too much. Like you said, it was too much Iris on that one.
I love 404 Elixir. I don't think it's going to get nominated. I think it's going to be, for me, 2 nominations from Dua, 2 or 3 from. It's probably going to be pretty much you and them. But I think there was actually a Middle Eastern house that came out with a hybrid that I really like, and I can't remember what it is. It's over there somewhere. I don't remember what it is. And of course, we'll have our worst fragrance of the year, which I think is going to go to Curly Fragrance. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's that video has made me the most money this year of any video that was not a super chat, and it's got me the most subscribers too. So that goes to tell you, people want to hear the truth. They don't want to be told bullshit all the time. Me and Arxel will talk about that tomorrow night. Summer and Fuego is a great fragrance. Do I have that one? Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, that's a good fragrance. Also, what's that one with the chessboard on it? What's that one called? Not Checkmate, but
I know what you're talking about. The other one you liked a lot was Aquaflower.
I love Aquaflower to this day. That's in my top 10. I like the fact that it's so long lasting and it smells amazing. Have you tried the Z Creators yet? Did you buy you any?
Not yet.
George, I didn't know George came out with a ladies fragrance. I had no idea. I forgot about that one that he came out with. Oh, Brittany smelled it in Australia and she loved it. She's like, I'll send you a bottle. So she got her bottle yesterday. I was like, damn, this does smell good. I was like, don't worry, baby. I'm not going to put that in the store. It's a gift from George. We don't put shit in the store that George gives us. He gave us a bottle each of that damn Basilisk, and I bought 2 bottles of my own to sell. So I'm always comfortable with George because every time he gives me something, I'm always buying 2 of the other things. He did message me one day and he was like, hey, because everybody was asking for samples. And George has been great about, directing them my way. And he's like, how much do you have left? I said, George, I got plenty. So I sold most of my bottles out, right? And then he's like, well, I said, I got 20% left in each from George for my personal use. And I have another full bottle still. I'm trying to keep some personal. She's like, no, keep selling them. I'll make sure you have enough to get the sales, because I guess people couldn't try it no more. It's gone. They're all gone. But he replaced the person. I'll take a gift that I'm not selling in the store from a friend, like I said. But all the bottles I got, I had pretty much been selling out, except for 20%. That's weird, right? Leaving 20% in there and putting them back in the box. I think it's weird, but I'm keeping 20% of every single one of them bad boys. And I got them all lined up in boxes over there. I bought 6 of each of them, I think. 6 of each of those damn Z Creators. That's more than I bought of the 120 mLs he did. I think I bought 5 of each of those. I have boxes laying everywhere, them some bitches. What were you going to say, Matt? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say anything.
Yes, I'm going to the Gentleman's Club. That's right. It's called right here. So I'm in my court clothes. I figured since Didi went to court, I might as well put my court clothes on too. There we go. Have you watched that documentary?
Not yet. I've been like heads down with work, and then work
Well,
did. You know what I mean?
don't you have a TV in front of you? I mean, shit, or a tablet or something. How can you work in just straight silence? That would drive me crazy. I'd rather watch like that's when I catch up on my shows. I watch Landman. I watch Mayor of
I feel like,
Kingstown. That's how.
well,
That's the only way I can catch up without going to sleep. If I would lay around and watch TV, I would go to sleep. I
I'll
can't.
watch. It's funny, you know what I mean? And I'll sometimes, if I really want to go to sleep, I'll watch Vincent's stream. It really puts me to sleep at night. But you know what I mean?
What is this Vince stream about? Like
It's like
calisthenics and
it's like my grandpa. It's like my grandpa telling me, "Oh, it's time to go to bed. Tuck your fragrance in tonight." I'm like, "Damn, thanks, grandpa."
Vince is telling you how to take your 401k and he's
Maximize my 401k.
yeah, you're definitely not hearing about crypto from Vince, I'm guessing.
He's like, now what you're gonna do is get a big hole in the backyard and you're gonna dig it up. You're gonna put all your gold coins in that hole, and then
Dude,
you're gonna let it sit.
I had a lady buy a car for me one time with $8,000 cash that she had underneath her house. That was the stinkiest money I've ever had to count. It was so stinky. I was like, damn, money stinks. Like
There's that guy that's like, you want cold hard cash, and he like pulls out the like little freezer box and he drops the cash on the thing. The cash is in like frozen in a box in the block.
That's a great question, Q Zerker. I would say from what I've tried in my history, I would say the best imagination clone is the last one I got, which is this one right here. You know, it's not ever always the last one, but I would say that this one right here, Hectic.
Oh.
And which I think you can find on at what is that at that you can buy Bujarmi at fragrance.net too, where you can buy samples. I'm going to be auctioning off a bottle of the Hectic because I got like 5 of them. He said, "Hey, take 5 of these. They're my best seller." You know, they had their opening at the other store, at the Brisbane store. That place was packed. They sold like 580 bottles that day, which is nuts for that little building they do it out of. They opened up on the day after, day before Thanksgiving. But that one I like, but it's Imagination Clones. If you want one that's kind of been near the top this whole time, I would say Aqua Dubai but the one I just review one and say it was number 1? Oh yeah. Versace's has the best right now. I think Versace has the best Is it Versace has that one?
Are you talking about
No, Versace don't have imagination. There's one I just did a review on like a couple weeks ago, and I said it was the best. I just did my imagination. Let me look and see. I can't remember it, man. I got it right here. Hold on. It was okay. I know what it was now. Yeah, it was Versace's Cobra. That's my favorite imagination clone. Is Versace's Cobra. And then I would say, if you want 3 Hectic from Bujarmi, Versace's Cobra. And if you want to go into the clone houses, Alexandra's still number 1 with Visionary. As far as Afternoon Swim goes, I still lean Alexandra and I still lean Luciano. Afternoon Swim are my favorites. That's where I would go. Not Afternoon Swim. What's it called? Yeah, Afternoon. What is Luciano's called? Sunset Swim. Sunset Swim from Luciano is my probably my favorite still to this day. And if you want to throw in a wild card, but it's just very expensive, and that is the Ace of Spades one from Joe Milano. Hopefully that answers your question. Why doesn't Matt blend pheromones? I don't know. Why don't you blend pheromones, Matt?
I think that was just like TikTok trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want a great blend of imagination gone swimming, not a blend of imagination that has imagination, tiger, and Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, then you want to try Fat Boy. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
That's still one of the best hybrids Matt probably ever put out. It was by accident. Me and him were talking about it one night, and it was like, bam. I was like, put the 3 things I love the most together, Matt, and he did.
Now, I was gonna say, what was it? Now this is really random, but I was talking to this perfume, like not house, but it's like a company. We're gonna call it company, and they were basically sharing some information with me that the raw materials for imagination there was a facility that this place called, can't use the acronym for their name, right? That creates imagination. Now, this is just allegedly, that the factory that they got that raw material for to make imagination is like it caught on fire or something. And this, take with it what you want. But then the batches that they currently have is all the batches they're going to make for imagination until they can get that facility back up, because they were the ones that were able to extract this special amount. Who knows if that's really true?
Well,
That's just something I heard, because that's why you see a lot of them changing that note around, and some people nail it and some people don't.
yeah, like Norstag fucking failed. Carte Blanche failed. Smells like fucking jalapenos. And of course, even the great Luciano failed because their imagination smells like chicken feed to me.
There's so
And
many.
like
I've smelled a ton of different versions of imagination, and there's some that are like nail it, and then some you're like, what is this?
it is the quintessential fragrance that's been blown up by TikTok, but also TikTok channels have been made over the clones, made over it.
Yeah.
You know what I realized when I was just, because I just started my TikTok channel. You can follow me at TikTok. It's fatboy.fragrance. You can check it out. I think it's Fatboy Fragrance on TikTok. So go over there and follow me. I only have like 20 followers. So we just started this like a month ago. So I've only had like 3 videos. But you could apparently pay them to get more views. That I was like, what? Yeah, you can actually pay them $8 a day to get 1,000 to 2,000 views on your video.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I'm not paying nobody shit. This has to be earned naturally. I ain't paying nobody on YouTube. I'm not paying nobody on TikTok. It's not because I don't want to grow the channels. It's just, certain things you do, there's some things you don't do. And I'm a firm believer in that. I just don't think, people say go for the money. It's, I'm like, yeah, but in reality, the problem with getting all those views and all those damn subscribers, you better be ready to give them content or they'll go away. So you gotta understand that if you're gonna pump in and start getting in 1,000 subscribers a month and all that, you better be ready to give them the content or they're not gonna hang out. And
sure.
That's a lot of content. And they're not looking for that content you've been putting out. They're looking for that top 10 this, top 10 that. So you need to grow this naturally. And of course, some little viral things help, and that's always great. But you don't want to have everything be viral, because here's the deal. Unless you're super interesting and super entertaining, people don't give a shit if you spend 10 minutes talking about one fragrance. They want to hear about top 10s. It's just the truth about it. It is what it is. So, I always found that to be a double-edged sword. Yeah, you can get more views, you can get all that, but are you going to keep them? That's the question. But there's also a rule that most people don't unsubscribe once they subscribe, but that doesn't matter anymore. It's the views that matter. Yeah, imagination's a hit miss, you're for sure, and all that. All right, we're not done yet. So I will say that this one we just looked at, Haunted Gentleman. I keep saying Haunted Mansion for. Is a fragrance that by the fireplace kind of dominates in the opening, so it gets a little peppery, smoky vibe. But then you definitely pick up on the Angel Share. I bet this one is going to be a hit too. My favorite so far, though, is still probably the Aventus Holiday one.
Yep.
And it's just the right amount of damn cranberry. And I bet that somebody's going to give me compliments out the yin yang. And then, of course, this one, which what did I do with the other one? Oh, here it is. The other one, though, is my favorite. The Black Eagle's my favorite right now. I like the Prada. I like the powderiness. I love that powdery vibe. And then the little sweetness from the vanilla. Good to see Adam. What's up, Adam? Hope you're having a great day. Great to have you here, Adam.
Yeah, I've never seen Adam in the chat, so.
Yeah, Adam's been around a couple of times. Good to see Adam Kevin here. What's up, baby? Good to see you. If you are new, let us know so we can drop you a yeah, welcome you to the family. Make sure if you're not subscribed that you go over and subscribe to Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and make sure to check out Mirror Image. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys that link in the description so you guys can try it yourself. I don't know why I have my card up there as the first thing that pulls up, but I'll just go ahead and go to it, and then I'll go to your homepage. There it is. Let's go to the homepage. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Before I do that, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and sort Let me go to the mirrored, okay? And then I'm going to sort by the best selling and see where popularity, where Fat Boy stands. It might have fell a little bit because it is the holidays. Yeah, it fell a little bit. It's falling. It's falling a good bit.
No,
All the new shit.
you're sorting by mirrored, which is my 1-to-1s. Sort by
Oh,
hybrid.
no, that's right. Hybrids. Sorry, hybrids. That's right. I'm sorry. Wrong one. There you go. So popularity. There we go. Yep. We're still, here we are. I'll show you a picture of it. We're still pretty damn close to being I think we are the top besides the other one. Yep. There it is. So there you go. Fat Boy is still the most popular fragrance hybrid out there for mirror image. And Matt can back that up. Not me. Look at that score, Matt. Perfect score, too. Look at that. Look at that perfect score. Matt sent me so many pictures of these, what he was going to use. And I like this one the best, no doubt. So I'll send the link here for you guys. So if you want to check out mirror image, you can. And I'll get out of this. There we go. Here's the link to mirror images. Use promo code Vince is old as hell to get nothing off. It's past my bedtime. That's the promo code. There you go. Adam, did you hear that gargle? I don't know what that even means. Okay. Designer needs or clones. All right. Let me see who else we got here. Hey, what's up, G? What's up, baby? Good to see you here. I can't pronounce G Health Hero. There you go. I got that name now. The new one. I think that's a new one.
Why it's got people's different names now on there.
Yeah, some of these names I don't recognize.
I think it's when I sign into my YouTube, it's got just like my regular tag. It used to have my name. Now like YouTube's showing like the actual like tag name that you create your account with. It's weird.
Yeah, Adam, I told everybody that wasn't a good fragrance. I tried telling people that was not a good Armaf. That reminded me of old Armaf. Funky window cleaner bug spray Armaf. No doubt. That one was not good at all. The chat is on fire because I'm trying to keep up with them and they are talking it up. Yeah. I actually got compliments wearing it, but I just don't like it. Oh, you bought it before? Yeah. I got it as soon as I can get it. I didn't get around to reviewing it as fast as I wanted to. All right, so the next one, Matt, is we got 2 left in here. The next one is we're closing in on the 2-hour mark. Y'all give it up for Matt Loves for being a great host and with the great lighting.
Great lighting.
Yeah, I bought some new LED strips. I'm taking all these down.
Yeah, I was wondering, your lighting looked a little different, so I was wondering what was up.
Half of them are working, half of them are not. So this whole more expensive LED lighting is great if you know if it works right. And you got to know how to put this shit together with RGB and all this shit because it doesn't work right. I want a simplistic one like I used to have. It doesn't need to do all them patterns. I don't need all those patterns anymore. I just need one solid color, blink when I need you to blink, maybe a strobe once in a while, and that's it.
That's kind of like with what I have here. And I know you always joke about my setup, but literally, I wish I could show you. And it's one big, they're like a lantern, like a big lantern right here, and it's a $80 light. Like that's it. It's on a tripod.
I bought.
And then I have this blue light here behind me that is I don't know, it's like $100. So it's all in all, it's like $180.
I bought 125 feet of lights, and they're all just they have the problem with these are not LED. These are what's the other one they call? They're LED, but they're a different brand. They're just more expensive. They do more shit.
Right.
And I put them all up over here. And the problem was it was so hard to put together. It's when you got down to the little box you had to use. And I was so used to just putting a clip in and bam, that was it. With these, they take a different power surge. So if you over power surge them, half of them will work. Half of them won't. Half will be bright. Half will be on the wrong color pattern. And I go in there and reset it and do it over and over again. It's still wrong. When I got to read a damn big ass thing that has it looks like a damn like a schematic of a damn sewer system. It's so hard to figure out. So I was like, just go back to the old school one. Those looked so great. And I'm gonna take this last little strip I got right here, that's up there behind me, and I'm probably gonna readhesive it. And I'm gonna put it on all the way around the ceiling if I have enough room. I'm gonna try to save as much as this because this wasn't cheap. These were 16 feet at $30. These were not cheap. I get 16 feet for like $10, on Amazon. So I have it all over this room, and none of them work except for that one little strip left.
And it's like, when do you find time to do that?
Friday, when I get before I do my auction, I'm gonna spend the whole day when it arrives from the mailman. That morning, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start stripping all these out of here, and I'm gonna start with this side first because this is one I'll be using. And I'm gonna because I like these lights. I like the way they go on each level of level of line, and that's fine. I can just copy it. Just gotta take them all down. I have clips coming too that'll hold them when I'm kind of have to take them in a weird angle. But it's just I like the lights, and this just feels so empty without that. All right, so the next one is my favorite. I think I was looking the most forward to is Cherry Cuban. Cherry Cuban, because this is the one I think I would like to wear now, like in the fall. I'm gonna spray it on my skin. Right here, Cherry Cuban. What is the hybrid of, Matt?
Tom Ford, Lost Cherry with tobacco
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's the kind of cherry fragrance I want to smell. Oh, I love this one. Now, this one won't be everybody's favorite because you got to be a cherry guy.
You know what?
And I'm not. Go ahead.
And the cherry one that I just got in that I really like, that is it's a Marcino cherry kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Is Rude Cherry by Fragrance Du Bois.
Mm.
Now, like I said, the one for ones that I offer are not the one for ones that Kevin offers in that sense. You know what I mean? Because he sticks to like I had talked to Kevin. He's like, I stick to the mainstay stuff. You know what I mean? He's like, you're falling. You got the niche market of that stuff. Kind of like, how Dua does with like some of the stuff. You're like, I've never even heard of this scent. But yeah, I do like that Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla with the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. It's just like a classic, you know what I mean? It's an older kind of hybrid too. I think even Dua did it a while back. Because remember when they did all those Lost Cherries, they were doing tons.
Oh God, they had some good ones though. Like Cherry Mind Control is amazing.
Cherry Mind Control, and you and I both were kind of on the fence. What was it? The Blue Mind Control was another one. Was not too bad.
Yeah, Blue Mind Control is pretty good. Like they don't. I remember Blind Control being their most expensive original they had, non-metal plaque. It was $70. I think it still is. But Baranda is like still my favorite boozy fragrance of all time over anything.
I made that one fragrance with Baranda, which
that's right,
banana.
But yep, that's right.
I did it with blue bourbon, and then I also did the banana whiskey one, Evening with the Outlaw.
That's the one I like. That one too. I do, and I like Formal Escape a lot too.
Yeah,
I like it for the fall.
But
what were those lights called? I'm trying to find them now.
Which ones?
They were not LED. They were something else lights. Let me just.
Oh, the lights that you're going to be getting.
No, the ones that I have now that give me so much trouble. They are called.
I feel like any of those lights, like even with the lights I use, like
neon. They were called neon lights. They were neon LED lights, and those. See, I bought the original neon lights. They were a thick band. They were huge. They're more for outside. So then I bought the indoor neon lights. They were great when they were put up. They looked good when they were running synchron. But man, I know what you're saying. It's just too much. It's just the lighting is like the simpler it is, the cheaper you spend on it, the better it looks, in my opinion. Back on my older videos, when I had the lights, they looked great. I had these black strip lights, the original ones I bought. They looked amazing, and I should have just stuck with them. But here's the problem with most of these lights. Over time, they just burn out. Over time, they burn out. Like I remember somebody said, you leave your lights on, it's going to burn your house down. It almost did. The whole damn brick where it comes out of caught on fire, like burn up. I was like, guy. So I'm done with these. I want the simple one with the Bluetooth control. And I bought 120 feet of it, and I'm going to fix it and make it look, because I do like the lights. It definitely, see, my room is not a photo perfect room. It doesn't really have a solid background. So I got to kind of make my own background out of this. It's kind of like yours. You got to make your own background. I could put a curtain behind here, but I did that one year for the award show, and I was like, it's just one of those things I don't like.
It's too much work. And it's like one of those things for me, like I'm not obviously live streaming. I only live stream when I hop on here. And that's not all the time. But if I had more, time, I mean, I always feel like yours is the same kind of setup as me because we're like the way our walls are facing in the back. You're facing to two side walls, like the same with here.
Yeah.
There's like a crease in the wall.
And
These
I
are two
like
side
that.
walls.
I like the angle look.
But it does give you that nice hollowed in look. But then it's like
Mhm.
more situations behind you. Like for you, you have to have light that separates you from your background, or you
Yeah.
drown into it. And before, I mean, when your lights were working, obviously you have that. If I turn this light off, all of a sudden, now behind me, I just fall into the background, and I just look like,
And
oh,
here's the other thing. You can cut these lights down and raise those a little higher, and it just makes the whole aesthetic look better too, like the lighting wise. Like I'm using an extra light now, and here I put that up a couple months ago, and I keep these two ones on orange pretty much just for color,
yeah,
because I'm pale. But and I got a great camera. This camera is huge. Like you've seen my camera before. It's literally this big. My damn camera is. It's a 4K camera. I've got the whole setup right. I feel like our streams look a lot better than they looked back in the day. They were terrible, but that's because of the internet. I always tell people,
you got better internet now.
if you don't got good internet, don't waste your money on a camera. Just put a fucking iPhone up there and go with it. Use your cellular signal. If I were you, that's what I would tell people.
Oh, for sure.
People make so much money off just using their iPhones. Don't get too creative. Like I've been shooting all my videos with iPhones until I saw, and I sent you. I need to ask your opinion because I think I am going to get a new camera, but it's it's like a stand up one that's camera's probably this big, and Mark has it, and it's like $800. It knows when you move and all that shit. It
Oh yeah,
zooms in. That's my next investment for the store. That's where we save all the super chats into a separate account. That's what we use the super chats for. So I've almost got enough now. After a couple of weeks of months of being paid by YouTube, probably in February, I'll probably buy that new camera. And that's what I'll shoot all my videos with. And I could do and also can do the shorts that way. For now, I'm just shooting with my iPhone. Once I figured out the volume problem, because I put in my Rode mic into it. And Rode always tells you turn your volume on your phone, on your recording device, all the way down and turn theirs all the way up, or pretty much all the way up. Problem is, on an iPhone, there is no button to adjust that. You have to download an app, and it works sometimes, but it doesn't work. It's not like an Android. So with my iPhone 16, I turned those first couple of videos I shot. It sounds like I was screaming into the mic that was causing distortion, and I was like, "Damn, this is terrible." So I finally fixed that. Now I put my Rode mic on about level 5, and it's working great. It's a great mic. It's a great little shotgun mic that I got from Rode, and it works great. But I tried the microphone on the thing. If you don't spend the money on if you don't spend 150 on a wireless microphone, at least the 200, don't even get one. They're not that good.
No, you're definitely paying for the quality, not just the name.
But
They smelly man. Yeah, the root beer turned out great. I know he's got that coming here soon.
yeah, I like Cherry Punk too. That's a good one. I like Dua's version of it, Punk by Cherry. That's a good one. So last one, Matt, is Desert Star. I picked this one out because I like I like what they were being blended with. Desert Star.
So that's Side Effect, and then that Eros Najim. So that
Yeah.
Versace Eros Najim.
I love Najim. I love Najim, and I love Side Effect. It's one of those fragrances.
I like Versace, any of the Versace Eros.
Oh, God bless America. That's a hit. That's a hit, Matt. That is a hit. Najim is begging to be blended. You know that, right? Like Najim and Tiger. Probably I'm telling you, that's a banger. Because Tiger is
Arabian Tiger.
Arabian Tiger. There you go. There's your next hit. There you go. You heard it here first. Arabian Tiger is going to be a hit. Najim and Tiger. Oh my God.
I could imagine. I mean, those definitely would go hard together.
Yeah. You don't need anything else because Najim is such a perfect fragrance. A little slight oud vibe in there, sweetness, and then that Tiger bringing in that roughness. That's what I like most about Tiger. It is not a fresh fragrance as everybody once says it is. It is I know there's more notes than what they say is on there.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a yeah.
But it is a rough, rugged, expensive ass fragrance that works.
Yep.
And I don't know how better to describe it. It's just like the wood notes work so well together. Yeah, I love this one. This is a hit. Like I said, not Arabian Tiger. I'm telling you, dude, that's a stunner. I think we need to find a way next year to take Fat Boy to the next level
Yeah,
somehow.
I'm trying to think. There were some other ones that we had talked about too that were like top tier stuff.
Thank you, Vince, for that $4.99 super chat. Super chats are always welcome, never required, but always appreciated. Thank you, Vince. You're a
You,
good sport.
you just took half of Vince's social security for the month.
Damn.
Damn.
It's
Stan.
fine. No bingo night for you, Vince.
Meals on Wheels will only be able to stop by once this week for him. Damn.
No Diddy party for Vince this weekend.
Can't buy that $4.99 bottle
Fat
of
Boy
baby oil.
2.0. Yes, we're gonna have a Fat Boy 2.0. We'll see how it goes. So Sunday night, I will announce the nominees. There'll be like 8 or 9 of them. And in the live chat, we will, with the help of the group, we will narrow it down to 5. And then that's what I will post on Monday. And that voting will run all the way until the second week of January, where people vote. Now, there will always be a other that you can choose and write in if you're not happy with that. We try to keep it to 5, unless it's a big category like fragrance of the year. Then we can do more. I'm still contemplating the Lifetime Achievement Award this year. I don't know if I have one this year. I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure I want to do a fragrance, the best person in fragrance and Fragcom Award. And to be honest, I think that Aromatics should be nominated for the best person in Fragcom this year. To be honest with you, he put out 5 or 6 fragrances that are all affordable. Compared to what his contemporaries put out. So I think, to me, somebody like that definitely needs to be on a short list of best people in Fragcom. He's been a positive influence on the fragrance community. As much shit as I give him, he is a shield. Don't get me wrong. Most of these big people are shields. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Some of them you gotta deal with it. The worst people in Fragcom, that's gonna be an easy list, right? I think I always let RXL pick the most controversial thing in Fragcom for the year, so he'll give me the nominees for that. I always let RXL pick them. RXL might even get nominated this year for most controversial thing of the year when he fought Black Fragcom. Remember that? That was pretty controversial.
That was a funny one.
I'll never forget when I jumped in that conversation. I didn't know what was going on at all, Matt. I don't ever really comment on his streams that much. But they were talking about Black Panther. And I said, Black Panther's a shitty ass movie. I didn't know what was going on. I really think it's not that good of a movie. I am a comic book fan. I like the comic book Black Panther. I read it. But I love Blade. Blade's one of my favorite movies of all time. One of the best comic movies ever made is Blade. Okay, period. But I didn't know what room I was in. I wasn't reading the room. And then I saw the comments coming in. They were like, you need to get... And then Spence texts me and he goes, you need to get out of that damn chat right now. I was like, what do you mean, guys? This chat? What the fuck? And then I seen people saying, I was like, shit, I lost 2 subscribers. What happened? So I lost 2 subscribers over that. But, they're on the dead to me list. So, how that happened. So Najim and Madagascar Vanilla. That could work too.
The duo one was good,
Yes. Dua's version of it was good. Me and RXL, we'll probably talk about this tomorrow night. One of the biggest controversies to me was nobody in Fragcom is talking about was the whole Najim debacle. How everybody was comparing a fake to a clone.
Huh.
Yeah. Because when you got that bottle of Latafa and when people finally got their hands on a real deal, they're like, this Latafa smells nothing like the fucking real deal. And I called that out immediately.
Wow.
That controversy was last year. Oh, damn, we can't use that one then. Okay. We'll come up with some more. I'm sure we have plenty. We could talk about the whole Dubai thing, how all these women are trying to leave Dubai now because they're being forced to wear long mom pants. So do you think that Demi Rawlings is actually happy with her move to Dubai?
I haven't really dug deep into that whole Dubai thing. I know there was that conversation around what's her name? Curly fragrance.
She doesn't want to be there no more either. She doesn't want to be there no more either. She wants to come back to the States in a heartbeat. But she's so ingrained in the Middle Eastern shilling right now, and she really can't go. If she goes too far away, she doesn't get this shit before anybody else, and she's not going to get it. They're not going to give her all this shit for free if she can't talk about it first.
Yeah, that is a good one. The Dua controversy with Creed.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. They had to pull all their creeds out. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, we'll definitely put that one on there for sure. No doubt. Dua's not the first time Dua's been, in litigious problems.
The Tiger thing too.
Yeah, the Tiger thing got them good. Yeah. Make Tiger blue. Yeah, Tiger's a good blue one too. I have a blue the Tiger. It's really fantastic.
Yep. We were just talking about this one here.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that's a great one. That was the inaugural hybrid of the year. That's the hybrid of all hybrids, to tell you the truth. I still think that and Dark Casino Elixir are my two favorite hybrids of all time.
Now, it's so weird. So you guys have smelled, obviously Fierce is like one Fierce, and then you go Fierce, and then you go PDM.
And then what about, you guys see how strong Fierce is and how it doesn't overpower the fragrance. Isn't that nuts on that one?
Yeah, but what's that? Okay, so there's Fierce, and then the PDM version of it is the blue bottle. What is that called? Not Sedley. Can't think of it off the top of my head.
You're talking about. I don't think that smells like Fierce to me.
Yeah, it does.
I can't think of it either. I stole my Sealy. I didn't keep it long.
Percival.
No, is it Portugal? It smells like it. Percival. Yeah, Percival. I don't have Percival. I don't have that one.
So you have Fierce, then you have Percival,
yes.
and then Percival's like kind of a little bit more manly than Fierce. Then if you go to the next one, I just tried. It's and I forgot all about it until just now because you brought up Fierce, and I actually what's that Tirini, whatever her name is, you know what I'm talking. She does Kirky. What the hell is that? Here he's trolling everyone tonight. RXL.
I know he's trolling it too. I can see RXL. Well, RXL, I don't know. You might fit in. I mean, they might confuse you over there. I'm just saying. That was a little racist. That was racist. A little bit. Just a little.
Thanks, bro. Tazzini. I'm trying to think of what it is. Tazzini Terrazini. That's her name.
Yeah, I just say you mean Tianza, that one?
That one. We'll just call it that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Tianza Terrazini. Yeah. I like watching Cuba try to pronounce that name. It's hilarious. So I was like, that's why I was like, I got it all wrong listening to Cuba pronounce it.
With that one, it's there's a one that smells like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but it's a little bit just a little bit more green, and I actually like it. It's called Foconero, Foconero, and it's in that same line. So it goes Percival and Foconero are like hand in hand.
Yes, Chadwick Boseman did die, and it was a shame. They should have recasted that role. It would have been great to see some other black actor take up the role. It would have been great. Instead of ruining the franchise and then using his demise as a tool to make money. That's all that movie was. I couldn't even finish the second Black Panther movie. I was like, this shit sucks. When the ladies, I never forget it, Matt. When the lady said "namor" means without love, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this movie. I don't even finish this movie. But it's the same thing that the MCU did with the MCU, as they coined it. Neurotic coined it. That was the same thing that Dua's doing with their brand now. It's literally the same thing. It's making it more female centric. So when you try to make a product, I don't care. I know what the demographics say. I know what they say. I know what the buying demographic says, that more women now or blah, blah, blah. Younger people and more women are buying fragrances more than men that are in their 30s to 50s now. It's becoming a younger thing. I get that, but it's not there yet. I still believe that men maybe don't buy as many fragrances as women, but women don't. Men do not want to smell a woman who smells like a cupcake. They don't. They never have. They never will. Men like to smell fragrances that kind of remind them of their fragrances on women, but in a feminine way. That's never going to change. As much as you want to think that everybody thinks it's going to change, it's not going to change. I tell you what, my wife can put on cookie this and cookie that. I'm not interested. The minute she puts on something that I like say, Avatar Way of the Water, or which is expensive as hell. Now I'm just showing off. Or what's that fragrance by Bulgari? It's in a red bottle. It's part of the gem line. I can't think of it, but that one, shit. Or Carolina Good Girl Supreme, which I got right here. Actually, somebody ordered a sample of it. This right here doesn't smell like cupcakes. Doesn't smell like strawberries and milk. This smells.
Are you talking about Allegra Bassiami for the Bulgari?
Yeah. It's like top 5 for me, for my wife, easily. This right here, oh my god. Oof, this almost smells masculine to me, but I'm not saying we want to. It's just the way it is, and if people think that's going to change, it ain't. It's just going to diminish. Eventually, women will be like, "Well, I can't get a man wearing this shit," or I can't really. People put on fragrances not for themselves; it's for other people to smell. Don't let them confuse you. It's always been that way. It's never going to change. The few snobs that tell you that it's not that are lying to you. Case in point, Matt, you walk into work tomorrow and you wear a fragrance. Somebody tells you smell good. How do you feel about that fragrance?
Makes it obviously piques your interest even more to wear it again, right?
Bingo. Okay. How many times have you told somebody they smell good, they smell like a cupcake?
Not often.
Okay. Most of you guys in the chat are going to say the same thing. Women like it because it's their thing. It's what's trendy now. But in reality, that trend has been overstepped. Baccarat Rouge 540 and God of Fire should have been the cutoff point right there. I wore a God of Fire clone to the dollar store today. Guess what? I got a compliment. Hell yeah, the mango note is beautiful. That's a Baccarat Rouge level fragrance. It deserves it. But that should be the cutoff point. Blueberry cream and pie should not be something that should be, dare I say, sexually stimulating to a guy unless they're just weird, like Puffy. I guess. I don't know.
No, I do feel like it's one of those situations. Some of that gourmand stuff is just more for themselves. Like I've always said, like there's fragrances that I consider like dude scents, and my wife calls them like dude scents. Like other dudes will like those scents because a dude wants to smell that fragrance. That fragrance is not going to attract opposite sex. Let's be honest.
And we're talking about like fougères and stuff like that, older fragrances.
Yeah, it's a dude scent unless they have some sort of thing where they're like, oh, they want them to smell like their grandpa or something else. To a guy, you're like, oh, that smells manly. But to maybe a woman, they're going to want that sweeter, aquatic, blue.
Yep.
Fragrance that's attractive,
or something like with cardamom, like say La Nuit de l'Homme, or the one, or something with cardamom they like to. Watch the people on the street they interview. When these women, they don't ever say what's your favorite fragrance. Oh, it's Candy Cloud by so and so. No, they never do. It's just something they have because the TikTok told them to have it. I've heard not real. These fragrances are not bought because of smell. They're bought because of trends.
Yeah,
you can't live in an industry like that anymore. I mean, that's the great thing about fragrances, Matt. It comes down to smell. And it comes down what other people think about what you're wearing. It will always come down to that. And this whole trend thing will eventually die out. And maybe we'll get back to making good fragrances again and get a. Don't get me wrong, I love Kylie. She's my boo, but she's ruined fragrances forever. Like ruined it. Like Kylie has ruined this market for men and women, in my opinion, forever.
I think it's one of those situations too where, like, if you're thinking of a fragrance, like you said, there's certain fragrances and they don't have to be like these super high-end luxury fragrances. That's why some of these cologne fragrances work so well. It's the whole aspect of smelling good. And then, but it's also what a woman wants to smell, not what you like to smell sometimes. So like, you're like, damn, this smells great. I love the smell. Like guys that really rock Sauvage a lot. Some women do like it, but a majority of other guys like that Sauvage scent, but not as many women like that Sauvage scent. Because
No,
I've
they
heard
hate it.
when you go to like a fragrance store and there's people at the counter, the beauty reps, whoever, they're like, oh, we just don't like Sauvage. Or you talk to other women, they're like, oh, my ex-boyfriend wore this, and it's like that fragrance is kind of like
It's such a bro fragrance, and
it,
it
now,
kills it.
if you blend it with something, yeah, it's great. But at the end of the day, that's why Tigar works so well. That's why Imagination works so well. They're
Yeah.
clean, fresh, they're
Mhm.
they're inviting. And in the same sense, if you're talking about winter or like warmer date night scents, that's why vanilla is so popular and all those other things. But not these. If I sprayed myself with sugar cookie cloud, rainbow, whatever, at the end of the day, no one's gonna like that. They're gonna say, "Did you just leave a bake shop?" Like it's not.
They might not say they don't like it, but they're not gonna say anything either.
No, they're gonna say they're gonna ask if I have a Baby Ruth in my back pocket. You know what I mean? Like,
Sweet britches, we like to call it. Yeah, Vince, I can't wait either. Hopefully this Friday I'll buy it. I'll put up pre-sales this weekend. There'll be I promise one thing you will never see with my Tiger extract samples is a discount. You will pay retail like I paid retail for it. That's the rule on that one. But yes, I'm gonna try to pick that up Friday night. I think after the stream or Saturday morning. Bagari delivers like in 2 days, 3 days. They come in this nice box. Huh?
Is there any discounts with it yet? I'm just kidding.
I never discounted the first Tiger, dude.
No, I'm saying like discounters like that sell the perfume.
Oh hell no!
Like
if you ever see one there, it'll be gone in 2 seconds. I still had never seen a Tiger, the original, anywhere near a discounter site that was in stock.
Now I did see. Did you see this? Tiger, they're selling smaller bottles now too. You can buy like baby bottle.
Yeah, I'm not buying no baby bottle.
but I'm saying, I saw that they're doing that. I was like, wow, that's weird.
It was one of my first unboxings that I was wowed by, like the classiness of it. It came in this beautiful Bulgari box, and the only thing that topped it was the Louis Vuitton boxes because I always thought those were cool too. That and and Chanel always sends out a nice box. So does Roja. But speaking of boxes, I have seen some future stuff from Zaharoff with a box that's coming out. It's gonna blow people's minds. I'm just telling you right now. I can't talk about it because it ain't out yet, but George is a big talker. He'll end up telling people. So I'll tell you, it's an exciting year for Zaharoff because Matt Lusk is the new Zed creator.
I heard you were the new Zed creator. That's
what I heard too. It was so funny. It was like minutes after people saw me in Australia, they were like, "Wow, the next Zed creator." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm just here with my wife." Shit. Damn, shit. But I don't know. I don't know how Mark is not one. I never asked him, and I know he wouldn't do it because he's trying to do his own thing. But I'm surprised Mark was never one, but I think that's a different relationship that him and George have. It's like a real relationship, kind of like we have with him. But he's one of the most impressive people I've met in my life. Like really impressive. Like there's not a lot of times I meet people and for like 2 days and say I'm gonna go stay with them for a week. It's just not the things you do. You don't do those things.
Ozzy or Mark or
Ozzy, Mark Harris, yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about George.
Yeah, I was talking about George too. Yeah, George. The minute I met George, I knew we were gonna be cool. The minute I met him, he was so inviting, and he impressed my wife so easy.
Like the Kenny Powers of fragrance.
Yeah, right. That's a great damn analogy right there. Great analogy.
I got a really good idea for you, Juan. We're gonna get all them fixins. We're getting.
I love what you got working. I love what you got working here, man. But I want some more room for some fixins. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of room for some fixins.
A lot of fixins.
We have a lot of fixins, and instead of bacon bits, we're gonna have bacon tits. I like the double entendre. I like the way you're thinking. I can watch that show all fucking day. I love the little guy that he had in Mexico. Remember that guy, the little Indian guy? He goes, I'm from the streets of Mumbai. Yeah, Have you seen those little memes they do? The newest one had James Madison and Tulane. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" It's like, "Who the fuck are you?" Damn, love that show. But as far as yeah, so Mark's a great guy, man. That experience, just being around people that are that cool, and you gotta understand, when you've been married for 20 years. When you take your wife somewhere, you just can't take her somewhere where she's not going to be in tune with other persons too. So it's like, I can leave my wife. I'll never forget it, Mark. On the way back on that boat after I survived drowning and swimming for 45 minutes in the fucking ocean, fucking about killed me, by the way. I don't know how I made it back to that boat, but I did. I said, if those little kids can get back to that boat, I better get back to that fucking boat. And so I think they're like, look at the fish. Man, fuck them fish. I just want to get back to that damn boat. I don't want to snorkel. I just want to swim. And however I got to get there. And my paddle wasn't working on my feet. So I just breaststroked all the way back to that boat for 45 minutes. I kept looking up and saying, damn, we ain't there yet. Damn. I take a break every 5 minutes. And the problem was, that every time I would stop, the waves were so strong, it just kept hitting my face. I could never get a fresh breath of air. I would always have to damn fight it. And then I put that little thing on, and I was always afraid water was going to get inside. So I would never breathe on it for too long. I was like, that's going to be me. And then my glasses kept getting water and fogging up. I was like, man, fuck this. Anyways, I get back to the boat, and I pass out. I mean, I pass out in the boat. We have a glass of wine. I pass right out. And the whole back to the boat. Her and Mark's wife were sitting there drinking wine, giggling, laughing it up. I'm like, damn. See, that's when you know you got a good thing going, because the wife can be left alone, and she's going to have a good time with the other wife. And me and Mark are probably both passed out on the boat, in this big ass boat. But yeah, it's a great experience though.
I did like the pickle stream.
Yeah, the pickle stream was funny. You know, I forgot you can buy. I see them everywhere here now, which is crazy.
I had one. My kids wanted to try one, and it tore my stomach up so bad. I had the chamoy one, and I was like, "Oh, okay, like Mexican spice." What, dude? That thing was like battery acid.
He drank the damn juice. I was like,
I saw him drink the juice. I was like,
damn.
Oh. I was like, "Man, that's like heartburn. That's heartburn."
Troy D. Mall. Listen, I had one experience in Troy D. Mall once. Okay, and it was a business experience. He said, send me some fragrances, which I guess he does this with everybody, right? Everybody has a business. I'm surprised he ain't reached out to you yet. And he's like, I'll put a code up there. You give me a fucking, affiliate code from you. And I think he got me like 3 sales. That was it. Of course, that store was a lot different back then. But I always found the guy a little creepy. And I think he had started a dating site once. Troy D. Mall did. Troy D. Mall, whatever his name is. He's kind of bigger channel, kind of, not really. But it's I remember his videos were like real reviews, non-chill reviews. I'm like, motherfucker, these are, and he would only review samples of shit. And I was like, man, come on. I don't believe in you if you ain't got a whole bottle. Don't talk to me. That's the whole sample review thing. But it's funny to me that now when I do my views are down, because I think everybody's gotten so used to being like fighting to be first that it's really impacted everything else. Like, why would you listen to the people who get it first? Because in reality, they're not giving it any time to wear. They're just spraying it the first time and are giving you an opinion on it without even experiencing the fragrance. And I think that's where I think our audiences are getting younger, and our older audiences are just not as much into fragrances like they were before. It's crazy. So you got to be first. You got to be a list person, and you got to be quick, rapid fire. Because these kids, man, they don't stay around too long. Like bam, bam, bam. Every one of these damn TikTok videos are short. Like bam, bam, bam.
It's instant. It's instant gratification. It's like they want it rapid fire, because if not, they're swiping. You know what I mean?
My wife loves Got a Fire. She's one of her favorites for sure. And I don't mind her wearing it, but she likes it better on me. KFC drive-through, the most. Yes, that's a great one.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love my KFC compliments, man. The boss, the manager there loves me. I don't know if she gives me extra or not, but I can't tell. I don't ever pay attention. It's the only fast food restaurant I actually get things from.
What do you get at KFC there? Because like
two-piece original all white with slaw.
Dude, the KFC
And
by me is
an unsweet tea.
garbage.
That's my go-to. And it is garbage. It really is. It's only good maybe 25-30% of the time. But the Chick-fil-A lines around the fucking corner.
I hate Chick-fil-A.
And every other line at lunchtime is around the corner. Unless like do a Chipotle, and just do it through the express lane. I'll do that sometimes, and I like their carne asada. It's not great, but it's okay. And I'll do that. But I also like Little Caesars once in a while, and I want to.
I'll fuck with some Little Caesars here and there. It'll give me heartburn, but I'll eat it.
Dude, I stopped eating it because of my damn fucking blood pressure. But their damn pretzel pizza with cheese sauce and all that salt on it. Oh my god, that shit! I would get that, and their breadsticks are like $5, dude. It's fucking amazing breadsticks for $5.
You're like, why am I fucking blind? I can't see. I just. You're like swelling up. You're like, all I had was a pizza, doctor.
Yeah.
Like, what pizza?
I can tell when I eat a lot of salty foods, dude. I can't pull my ring off. It would just at night. But now I know I cut back on the salt and I've been drinking a lot of water. This son bitch will fall right off every time. That was the thing I was going to talk about. I'm starting Monday. I'm really going to document it this time because I want to see if we can make a change. So we're going to hit the gym. I haven't been able to go. I'm hopefully this arthritis will be gone by then, in my back, so I can really hit the gym hard. And I'm going to document it. And I'm going to be one of those weirdos who documents it. Well, I think it's a good thing.
Why is this coming up on my thing? What is this?
What is that? Hold on. What is that?
What is this? Huh?
Franklin. I don't know.
Franklin talks to old gym bro Vince Sense to leave Andy alone. What is this?
What the hell?
What the hell? What's Franklin doing?
Damn. He does. You know what? He does favor Franklin a little bit, like an older version of him.
Yeah. I had to get Vince back. He's been going ham in the chat, dude, trolling.
I love it, man. That means he's got his energy, man. It's great. It's great to see them. All folks get their energy up, man.
9:30, and I know, and Vince is one of my buddies. He goes to bed at 8:00. I'm like, damn, he must really want to stay up for our stream. You know what I mean?
My wife's in bed by 8:00. She gets up at 7 in the morning every morning, 6 in the morning every morning. She's in bed by 8:30. The kids back when they were younger, they were in bed by 8:30. Yeah, it's pretty normal over here. Me, I'm up till 2 or 3 in the morning. Some nights, like tonight, I'll probably stay up, and I can't pack any more orders. You know why? I ran out of free sample bottles. I won't send an order without a free sample, and I got our orders packed. I don't even have the big 2 mLs. I was just going to give people a bunch of, mine are smaller than that. I was just going to do the 2 mLs and give them a big sample of something else. I'm like, fuck, I'm out of that. So dude, I finished the 27 order, the 22, and then I had somebody order a bunch of ladies' fragrances. I'm like, damn, like stuff I haven't done a sample for in a while. And I ran out of samples. I have one left in there. I'm like, man, Amazon's not running until Friday because everything's a day slower now, or 2 days slower because of Christmas. And Amazon's running behind. So I'm like, what am I going to do tomorrow? I can't go. It's not, I can go down the street and buy these free. So I'm going to scour the damn room and find all the empty ones I can and see if I can make at least 10 free samples so I can send these last 3 orders out before Friday. But somebody had asked the question. Casey asked, nice to have you here, Casey. Great to see you here. I see you might be new. If you are, let us know in the chat so we can give you a big yeah and welcome you. What is the best dua for a man? I know you are the dua king. Yeah, that's the truth. I am. I'm the one that stuck with him the longest. Everybody else has left him or gone on to do other things or not happy with the free shit they get from him. But I would say, if you're looking about this year, I would say Midnight Heat is probably one of the best male fragrances to come out from Dua in a while. It's a man's fragrance. I'm telling you. If you want something on the sweeter end, I always recommend Dark Casino Elixir because it's a perfect blend of Baccarat Rouge and Aventus with a deeper, darker, longer lasting feel to it. But then I would also say, if you like oud, I would say Mr. Dua, or if you like a barbershop fragrance, I would say Mr. Barber is phenomenal. I love Mr. Barber. If you like a good hybrid, try the newest hybrid from them. The Aqua di Gio Forte hybrid is really good. One more, and I'll let Matt give one. And I would say that Vanilla Affair, if you can find it, which I don't think it's available right now, it's probably my favorite vanilla fragrance for a man because it's a smoky vanilla. It's like it's just perfect. It's just perfect if you want to go that route. But if you want like a real masculine one, Bad Guys is another one I would recommend. Bad Guys is top notch, top 10 duo of all time. Yes, I have a bunch of. Listen, I have a bunch of the shooting star. What's that? Yeah, Bad Guys, right there. That one, if you can get it, it's in the vaulted collection now, but you can usually find it. You can sample it at fatboyfragrance.com if you want to. It is that cocaine accord is tricky, and that opening is so super masculine. It smells like you're inside the locker room of WWF. It is very, very masculine, with a lot of muskiness to it. That's a good muskiness. That kind of muskiness that men like and women like even more. I have yet to have somebody complain about Bad Guys. I think Bad Guys is one of those happy mistakes.
Yeah.
They were paying homage to a fantastic wrestler who changed his life around, and and God bless his soul. He changed his life and he got better for a while with the help of Diamond Dallas Page. But that's a good cap. Up. I mean, look, I'm gonna pick up 1, 2. That one came off. So 1, that one came off. 1, that stayed on. That stayed on. That stayed on. That stayed on. Well, these are all pretty good. That one came off. So 3 out of 8 came off. I mean, that's not a good average.
I heard Stan likes the loose caps.
Yeah, that's why I like Travis so much. Rogue Travis. Travis is the only person ever to piss me off enough to I had to cut a stream off and delete it. Like, I was so pissed. I was so mad. I had to cut the son bitch off.
Dude, that guy was wild.
I got so mad, and then I got to hear his Stan making up shit, doing all this stuff. I'm like, I mean, even the thing is, that was an air of environment that I tolerated for a while, and I was like, this is just leading. And then the razzing of him is also leading to a little bit too much in a way. And I was like, it was just all leading to a head.
It was gasoline on a fire.
It was like, okay, that's not what we do here. And I was so mad that night. That's the most mad I've ever been on a stream in my life. I've been mad on streams that you guys would never see. That I wasn't happy with the stream, or I'm usually happy with every stream, but that stream really pissed me off. But Zerjoff boxes, speaking of that, I had like 6 or 7 shooting star boxes, okay? And they all had the meteorite in them, all in there. Well, I go looking in them, and half of them are gone. I'm like, where the fuck are the meteorites? My wife took them out. I'm like, where the fuck are they? I want them back. Put them right back in the box. Leave them right there. I want them in the box. Call me weird, but I want to keep these Zerjoff boxes with the shooting star. When the bottle empties, I'll stick it back in there. I don't know why. It's weird. I just like keeping him in the box. Those little meteorites ain't worth shit, but damn, they're worth something to me. Yeah, I think Zerjoff has a nice box. I think Mimo has a nice box. I'll tell you who had the shittiest box for an expensive fragrance. That was Naomi Goodsir's box was shitty. And the Ortizo Parisi boxes are shit. It's like a damn Chinese lunchbox.
What was that one that came in the water that you got?
I never got the one in the water. I bought the $600 tester, but that was the almost $800 fragrance from Tierra Terenzi. We're just talking about.
Yep.
And it was called, and my wife has it. She likes it. It's called Cumbia. It was my biggest mistake I've ever bought in a fragrance. It's the one that had the little porcelain cap and looks like a starfish, and they put it. The water it came in was actually Mediterranean water, whatever. You can see pictures of it. It was just a big gimmick. And Terenzi is just a clone house with a fancy name. Is all it is. Orion is fucking damn Aventus. That's all it is. But as far as like if you wanted like a leather fragrance too, I would say my favorite leather fragrance from Dua is probably the one that they did with the Supernova, the Supernova Noir.
Was it Elysium and what?
It was Elysium and a leather component. It was their own creation. They made those two that came in a box together, those little round bottles.
Yep.
That Supernova Noir is a massive, massive one of my favorites.
The golden.
Where is Pop Sense? I don't know.
So yeah, and we had asked. I had reached out to him, and I don't know where he went. He's like disappeared.
I'm trying to think about Pop Sense. Who is Pop Sense? I remember the name. I'm trying to picture
Israel.
the face though. Oh yeah. Israel. Yeah. I don't know. He's still around. I'm sure he is.
No, dude, he's not.
Oh, he's not. Oh shit.
I don't know what happened to him, and I know Andy and Vince and some other people reached out to me, but I was like, I have no clue where Pop Sense went.
Damn, that's how much I pay attention to my peoples. I don't know where Pop Sense is. Damn, that's right. I got his address. I guess I can find out.
I'm on Facebook. I reached out to him on Facebook. He says he's online, but he never replies.
PLS. There you go. All right. But Seraphim what? Seraphim cause sounds awesome. Seraphim what?
What is that?
He's talking about the new Seraphim.
Yeah,
there's a new one coming out. I think it's what he's talking about. I smelled most of the new shit coming out when I was in Australia. George always carries a box of all this shit he's coming out with that people smell. I was telling somebody about Sunset Island, and I was like, when I wore it, it smelled really good and it lasted okay. But damn, I really noticed the longevity when Carla wore it. And I was like, damn, I can still smell that on you 5 or 6 hours later, 8 hours later. I was like, I still smell Sunkist. I'm like, who the fuck? And it was her. She was wearing it. I was like, I know it's not me. I knew because I wore it like twice while I was there. That fragrance in that warmer climate is a beast. And it's just the wrong. It's just here in the States, people are not going to get the full effect of Sunkist. I think it's Ross's best fragrance. I think it's his most fun fragrance.
Oh, that's Ross's scent. Sorry, I didn't realize that one.
People love saying. I think seeing the soul's a little bit more bad. It's a little bit better, but Sunkiss is more fun. It's like I'll stick to what I said. Business or Pleasure was the FU to the trolls. Eden Mystique was him trying to grow up, but Sunkiss was him just saying, "Fuck it, let me just have fun with it." And from hearing from George, that's what it was. It was just really a laid back. I'm fine on where I'm at in my life. I don't care what people. I mean, he does care. He still cares too much, in my opinion. But I don't really care. I want to do a carefree fragrance. I want to do something that's mass appealing, and it really is. It's super mass appealing. It's. You cannot deny the awesomeness of that fragrance. Trading Mall is trash. You're right. I think Dogman trashed him one time too. Cal Cologne trash. Well, tomorrow night, save that energy, baby. Save that energy. I'm almost 50 and I got me and you both, brother. Me and you both. I got into fragrances this year. Everything is new. Everything is a blind buy. Yes, and that's a great feeling. I love blind buying. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't watch reviews, guys. I don't know what other people say about fragrances. I am oblivious to what other reviewers talk about unless you guys tell me. I don't have a clue what anybody thinks about a fragrance. I like it that way. I like not. I don't want to be in the know. I want to be in the knowing. It's like I'm gonna figure it out as I go. Oh, you just let him out? Yeah, I let him in. I'm about to be done here. I'll let him in a second. Love you, sweet dreamies. Is it already 8 o'clock? It's getting late. Yeah, it's getting late.
My favorite chicken spot, going back to KFC, there's Guy Ferrari. He has a place called Chicken Guy here in Dallas. Amazing. Chicken fingers. Panko fried chicken fingers. Fire.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
They're like full-size chicken breasts, and they slice them in half. They they fry them, and they give you all these different sauces. Amazing. Amazing chicken. If you like chicken.
Yeah, so yeah, they've changed a lot on that too, and I have noticed that too. Like my views have gone down not because of what I'm putting out, it's because of the fact that it's being analyzed differently.
by AI.
I'm surprised that they haven't come out with their own pay us so much money you can have more views, but I don't think they want to do that. I think YouTube's happy the way it is. YouTube is not going anywhere. Remember when they said YouTube was going away? Remember when they said that? I remember they kept saying, "Oh, TikTok's going to take over." TikTok is a shell. No matter what you say, it does not make nowhere near as much revenue. I don't know. Does it? Does it make more revenue than YouTube? I
I
mean,
don't I don't know. I think from an ad perspective, I don't know. I think YouTube's still king.
I make pretty good money off my ads, and I'm a small channel. I mean, if I make $200 a month on my little shit, and I don't put out enough content like I used to, and half of my content is not ad specific because of the music. So my early content has a lot of music, so I don't get no money off that anyway. So if I make $200 a month off this shit, I mean, I couldn't imagine with somebody who has 300,000 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers, they're at least making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. And don't tell me they're not. I always hear this YouTube poorhouse bullshit by these 300, 400,000 subscribed fragrance influencers. They're making money. Don't tell you no story. They don't need no damn super chat. Shit. You know, their problem is it's not enough money for them to quit their real job. That's the problem. They can't quit their real job yet. That's why they're complaining. Somebody listen, if I made $3,000 a month on YouTube, I'll walk away from my other job in a heartbeat. It's not enough money to cover the old job, but it's enough to me to say, well, shit. If I ain't got to do the other job, that means I could do this more, and I could do the store more. I could do this and this and that. I would definitely walk away. Dark Casino Elixir is amazing. King's Pipe is really good too. King's Pipe is another one. That's one of the best releases of the year too.
Which one
It's
is that?
definitely gonna be one of the best originals of the year too. King's Pipe.
It's original. Oh well.
That's an original. It's a fantastic original. I gave it a perfect score. It's a great fragrance. All right, guys, we are closing in on the 3-hour mark. I said 2 hours. Look at me. And the wife is giving me the chime, let the dogs in. I don't want to leave them out there too long in the cold. The one dog does not like the cold at all. Pop Sense was in the mafia. You know, he was a little thuggish. He definitely, me and him were simpatico on that. If I disappear, it's because I had a heart attack or something. But if he disappears, probably because of something else.
Juan had 2 of the Little Caesars pretzel pizzas.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I think today all I had was some. I went to Dollar General and I got those steakums and I cooked them, and then I barely cooked them through because they're just real thin. Then I took them all out, then I chopped them into squares, and then I put them back in the pan with some sauteed onions, and the kids love it. They destroy it, and I'll take some bread and I'll toast it for them, and they'll eat it like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Man, steakums. Still my favorite go-to as far as fake Philly cheesesteaks. If you know how to cook them, you gotta know how to cook them. Don't take your steakums and chop them up while in all that fat and rendered grease, because that fat and rendered grease has a bad taste to it. You want to drip dry them dry, then cut them and put them back into the sauce with the onions, and that's how you get better steakums. And you gotta put seasoning on that some bitch. You can't white people season either. You gotta put some fucking sazon and some adobo on it. I'm just kidding. You can put it. All right, so let me catch up on these comments, and we will wrap this up. Peace out, Chris. Have a great night. Good to see you. Good night to everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, the first night of FBF Stream Week. We'll see you tomorrow night where me and RXL burn down the house that Jeremy built. Literally built.
I watched that. There's if you get a chance, watch. I think it's on YouTube. The something anarchist, and it's called the Fall.
I've seen it. He's done like 2 of them now.
He did one just recently. I watched when I was doing some stuff the other day, and I was like, "Holy shit!" The stuff he really did hit that fall.
Yeah, he did hit the fall. And I mean, he's still pretty he's popular enough on TikTok where he's probably still making $300 or $400 a year, probably easy. But he's not making the money, and he still has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's probably still pulling in he's probably still pulling in a couple million a year on that alone. And between that and his other stuff, he's probably, the guy's probably still making a couple million, 3 million a year. But after his you don't have a lot of overhead. It's just him and a couple other people. I doubt he has a bunch of people running his channel. To tell you the truth,
No, I think it's just him. You know what I mean?
I think he doesn't. He might have. I don't think he even has a cameraman. He does all that on his own, still to this day, which is really cool in my opinion.
They said he does like six same videos at a time, and then sees which one gets the most views, and then he deletes all the other ones. That's the same video on TikTok.
Yeah, that isn't that the funny thing? Isn't that funny? All right, so do you have a mirror of Nero or Cedra?
I do have a mirror of Musk 25, the Los Angeles release of Le LeBeau. So if you're interested in that, Smelly Man, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, if they're paying full retail, or if they get people like me, they send me a code to buy $800 worth of shit and get 80% off. I'm sure and I know a bunch of people did, because the minute he sent that email out to certain people, those certain people shared that code with everybody, and every decanter, every fucking every bottle selling food in the world bought all they could buy and flooded the market with Fragrance One stuff. When I went in there to sell my food bottles, I was like, damn, everybody's selling for the cheapest price. Shit. I mean, they're making like $50 off each bottle. If that.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that. Yeah. They're just trying to get rid of it because they made a mistake. They're like, oh, shit.
They made a mistake by, some people probably spent, probably bought, 15 or 20 of each and were like, I'm going to make a killing. But in reality, everybody did that. That was the whole goal. He probably made tons of money off that shit. I bought enough because I never tried Most Masculine. I thought it would be the only time I would spend, 80% off on Most Masculine. Yeah, I did that. I gave 2 bottles to Mark. I gave him Most Masculine and Club and something else. He didn't like Most Masculine either. I was like, yeah, that motherfucker sucks. It's a terrible fragrance. That came out this year, right? Yeah, that's definitely one of the worst fragrances of the year. It's going to be between Most Masculine and Curly Fragrance's shit fragrance, no doubt. No doubt. And the people that shield for that fragrance should be ashamed of themselves. Should be ashamed of themselves. Period. He fired his brother. Yeah, he did fire his brother, but his brother still talks good about him. I don't know why. Like, he came on that stream on here one time talking good about him. Like, man, what? Come on. Seriously. How can you talk good about somebody who gives us a shit fragrance and wants us to pay $500 for it? I only know one person who bought it. It was RXL. That was it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll let the intro, outro music take us out.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. Central. And then Friday night, we have the auction, no doubt. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.
Smell that fat boy, ain't no shilling his set. Paid for the bottles, never ducked the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a manual, I'm a vet in the bed. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test, real, no corporate connect. Pockets out, ain't got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow, hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush, money strut. Sniff the truth, no mask, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role. Spilling truth in the notes, fat boy patrol. Cash out the stash, every spray I own. Real out the box, ain't no cheap cologne. Reviews cutthroat, man to the bone. Putting haters on blast with a smell unknown. Tell me what you sniffing, it's the real deal. Bottles on my dime, no pay chill. Truth in the fumes, every note, every feel. I'm the scent boss, fat boy keeping it real. Fat boy keeping it real. Fat boy keeping it real. Fat boy keeping That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. Fat boy keeping it trill.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.